It has the.
So
It is a short sword, but it's the same.
Oh, you put it in my okay, cool.
Properties. Yeah. So you can just re-edit that when you can, but
change it to a moon sword.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's a +1 weapon. That's cool.
Honestly, I don't know if it does anything else.
So basically,
but, like,
increase softening the
cool.
It boosts healing.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, so when Cole does like cure wounds, he can boost it by 1d4.
You gain a +1 bonus to
That's
spell
nice.
attack rolls and the saving throw DCs of your druid and ranger spells. Oh shit.
That's not bad. And you can use it as
really
a spellcasting focus, so your dual wielding doesn't matter anymore.
Nice.
Let me just pull up
the restores hit points. You can roll a d4 and add the number. Oh. Oh shit. Okay.
Ah, fuck.
Let me just pull up my recent sheet with my quest line, and we are good.
Does it automatically add it to my DC on here? Or no?
I don't know. I think if you tune to it and equip it, it does.
You can make it an effect on there, yeah.
Oh, I am attuned to it. Okay.
Awesome.
Spell save DC bonus plus. Yes, it is. It is on. Okay, cool.
We did just take a short
That's
rest.
fucking awesome.
We have not done anything yet, Cannon. We ended off at the Giants area.
Oh, right, okay.
We did short rest at the end of the distillery.
Yeah.
Is Cole retroactively going to get a chance to interact with the...
Yeah, we're still there. So
yeah, that's why we ended there.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a reason why we ended there.
Whoa, what is with the 5e attribute sheet? It is like, looks so fucked.
Where's...
sheet?
Well, did you take the hat? I think you took the hat.
Yeah, he has the hat.
Okay, who took the gloves?
Well, I wasn't there, so it defaulted to me.
Okay, that's fine. You can take them. That's fine.
David, they require an open hand.
That's fine. You got one of those.
Bro, I have
yeah, it's funny. You can't even use the glove cannon. Get fucked.
There's two of them. There's two gloves.
I love my friend. All right, you guys ready?
The item was clearly not meant for me.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. Idiot. We don't have a monk in the party. What do you want from us?
Bro, they can do that on their own. They don't need gloves.
I don't have open hands either. I have a sword and shield. What do you want from me, Cannon?
Cannon, just give the gloves over to Will's character.
Yeah,
it would actually be
the
best on a caster currently.
I do so.
Are mine?
Will you now have gloves of missile deflection?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Moonblade from space.
Cole, you have Sokka's space sword now, kind of.
Let's go.
Yeah, kind of.
Goodbye, space sword.
Alright. Ready, DM?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to fix my chair.
Right.
Right.
Oh man, D&D and a view. Let's go.
I'm having too much fun with the backgrounds as of the.
Now, Alexa,
positions.
and I want you.
I like it and I want it.
Are the gloves can
Oh, I ain't no
the
here for
gloves
no
of
gloves.
missile snaring? That's the only one I
Yes.
see.
I came here looking
Yeah,
for
looking
man's,
for man's butt.
You just have to rename them.
Or I keep them the same.
Are you keeping them the same?
Oh, I know who you are, Chris Handsome. But see, I call you Chris Handsome. See, I'm at your show all the time.
So what happened last session? You guys started the session in the saloon, and the Warforged group known as Hardwired came in precious metals and ores. So going around, you guys decided to stop this robbery from going on with a fireball from Orban. Unfortunately, what followed was a massacre of most of the townspeople, as most people were brutally murdered by gunshots.
Only they had guns
And
of their own.
the worst thing of all, Cole, the guns exploded after we beat them, so you didn't
Of course
get any
they
gun
did.
pieces.
God damn it.
You weren't here to give. I couldn't give you a piece since you weren't here, unfortunately, as is the rule.
That's
so
okay.
it's fine. you all then were making preparations of what to do and overheard an armory in the town being kept under lock and key by Old Man Tomo. So after figuring out where it must be, you guys headed off for the abandoned, once owned distillery, where you figure it might be. Also in the process, Remington, the town sheriff, followed you in the hopes that you guys would also help. I was gonna say, help him try to make a deal with this great spirit of the plains. And in doing so, he set off with you. You guys managed to clear out a banshee and some ghosts from the distillery and went underneath the cellar, in which you had found several magic items, 6, that varied in usefulness.
What a
to you
convenient
all.
number.
But yes, I would say so. And after which, you all as a group set out, after another short rest, for the plains, where you once began to hear a quiet noise of whispers grow louder until you saw and were face to face with the Great Spirit, which you would recognize as looks to be like like an ethereal giant of blue, roaming these plains. So after Remington came up to visit him, and you brought the bodies of the townspeople, he traded several centuries of his lifespan, seeing as though he was an elf, for the lives of the town people, and he withered and died there. Zanir got visions, traded away a couple of his points of intelligence, I
His
believe.
brain cells.
Yep.
Next
To get a vision and knowledge of his powers. Doing so, he saw the reason the genosification of Bahrmil, the origin, was actually Malahab, the queen of Bahrmil, just as the rumors suggested. And he also got to see a new being, one made out of water, that he now knows his name simply through healing as the Myrmidon. Mag got a greater understanding for the mimics that once attacked, now that she knows attacked her village, and killed everyone inside, including herself. Doing so, she gained a better understanding, and I feel like the both of you will have a much better understanding after a long rest of what this fully means. But for now, the 6 of you are in this field, and the giant is sitting almost cross-legged, waiting to see if any more deals will be made as a result of this visit.
That means you, Mr. Colleen.
I'm sorry, what?
You want to trade your soul, Cole, my boy?
There's a
I
being
want to
here
trade my
that's
soul.
accepting trades for power, information, favors.
He's like this giant dude who's accepting
So-
trades of like stats for potentially power or knowledge.
So Remington traded his lifespan. Other player characters traded some of like their soul. So like mechanically, it was like some of their stats for knowledge of stuff.
Yeah, Cole, Remington killed himself so that he could revive the dead townspeople who got massacred in the saloon.
He also
Oh.
revived a serial killer, but we don't really like to think about that too hard. So
Okay, sure, yeah.
think carefully, though, Cole. After Zanir traded away his
Alright, yeah,
intelligence, he
the
looks like
classic
the
left
Tyler
and
one.
right Twix. Yeah, sure. Just sending it.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have to
if
do
there's
this.
if
by the
there's
way.
something you want, you know what
If
I mean?
there's something
There is
you
something I
want.
want.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, I'm
Ooh, I'm glad we
listening.
waited for Cole. Poggers.
There's absolutely something I want.
Some of that white ass.
He wants to be not depressed. Sharon
A
wants
gun.
to be free from
I want some mans, but I'm kidding. So how do I like? Is he just like kind of waiting?
He's like looming over, yeah, like this small little area, like to set the scene. There's like some wind gusting around. It's like rolling plains of hills. There's no trees, and you feel like the wind almost makes sounds of whispers as you're standing here, seeing this ethereal being before you. He feels very powerful, and you've
Can I
seen.
pick what stat I lose?
Yeah, it's whatever you think you would.
No,
is the
no,
equivalent
no. You
ex-
have to
even have to be a
roll. You have
stat.
to roll a d6, and that correlates
Oh,
to your character.
No, he's lying.
And how much of the how much of the stat do I lose before I make any?
You can choose.
Decisions.
It has
All
to
of
be
it
equal
is-
exchange.
Yeah, you have to
so-
make the offer. So I sacrificed 2 intelligence because I was like, go big or go home.
And then we learned about what happened to Bahramil, basically.
That's not
Cannon,
going
aren't
big
you
as
a
home.
aren't you a wait? What kind of spellcaster are you? Are you a sorcerer?
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
I'm,
see,
I'm a
intelligence
wizard
doesn't
sorcerer.
really mean anything to
Wisdom.
Cannon, so it was a good
But
sacrifice for Cannon.
It was good, but also I had already paid to increase my intelligence with downtime actions, so that was kind of rough.
Right. Okay. In that case. Shit.
It could even be something. If it's something smaller you want, maybe you could give up a skill proficiency, something like
So
that.
can I tell you what I want to know first before I offer anything up? Or
You could tell us what you want.
You can tell them what you want, but there seems to be like a curse associated with this, where if it's not equivalent or you're not giving more for this, then there's some kind of curse that goes along with that. So,
oh.
If you don't give
Curse
up enough in
balances
your
out.
offer, then he like takes more.
He gets
than-
mad.
So what you're saying is it's like paying taxes.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you know
You
what?
get a tax
You haven't
return.
paid the right amount of
You get-
taxes, jail.
You're getting the income tax, the freelance tax.
No, it's not jail, Cole. They just take more money from you than
Right.
what you would have had to owe.
So it's tax.
So it's worse. Is what
Yeah,
you're
so
saying.
if you don't offer enough stat, he'll take more stat.
Fuck me. Well, I don't know if my information is
Maybe you
that
could offer your
well.
body. Am I right?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. So do I just approach him?
yeah, he's like there's just like this being looming over, yeah, like cross-legged. He's like waiting for if anybody has anything, basically.
Hello. I have a question that has been looming on my mind ever since I was, well, a little boy in my village, and hopefully you will be able to answer that question for me.
Hope I'm able to do so. I have not seen an astral elf in quite some time.
Well, that already half answers my question. So, should I tell you now? Like, how does this exactly work? Like, out of character.
So it seems like somebody offers like something important to their character. So Remington offered like a family heirloom. I think Zanir offered like studded leather from Asan. So you need to offer something and then imbue into that what you're planning to give up about yourself, and then he will do. He will give you what you want. But yeah, you just have to ask him.
Okay, so I'll offer up one of my short swords.
Just
I don't
a
know if
short sword.
Well, I don't know if I have anything else on me that I can really.
Quickly scour
Offer
your
up.
inventory.
I don't have much. I have like
I know none of us do.
consumable, like I have like rations and shit. I don't have like.
Hold on.
With a giant some bread.
If you
As
have
long
like a
as-
sentimental
If I have
item that
something,
you
I'll
can
give it
think
to
of
you,
from
hold
your
on.
backstory
As long as
too,
you
Cole,
think of
that
it
might-
as like
that might-
sentimental in some form. So if the short swords were with you for a very long time, like back in your hero days, then you know. That,
Do you
I
want a
would count
goblin
that.
nail bomb?
Well then, in that case, Theron will reach around his neck and pull over his head. He has a necklace, And around that necklace, at the bottom, at the base of it, is a small crystal. He'll hold it out to the giant. He'll say, "This was given to me by one of the first people I ever saved. He was a small halfling boy, and I've been carrying it with me ever since to remind myself of what I can do to help the world. Hopefully, I don't really need that sort of reminder anymore. But it's one of the only pieces left of my past life."
He nods his head, like in approval of the sentiment, and he says,
And what is it you wish to give up? And what do you want to receive?
Oh, fuck. I guess. I don't know. What the hell?
"Do you want to know anything about? It could be anything about your backstory. It could be
Well,
anything about
I mean,
the
I
world
know what
so
I know what
far."
I want, but I don't know what I'm giving up.
Yeah,
Is the problem.
yeah.
If you want, like, to just, since I went through it, if you want to, like, not just say it, but you want to DM me, I'll, like, message you.
What?
Like, if you think, like, the trade is equivalent, if you want to check with me and and still have it be impactful narratively to everyone.
Okay, I'll do that.
Man.
Is there anybody else that
Some chicken,
is
some chicken
getting
broth
ready
rice.
to head up
No,
as
thank
well?
you. Absolutely not.
Nothing to give.
All right.
Mother said not to consort with strange men.
You had a mother?
I did when I was a boy.
I look over at Mercocius.
I didn't actually.
Did you not have a mother? You're living in a castle with their sisters.
So wait, Mercosius, was your mom the demon or was your dad the demon?
No one was a demon.
I see. How does
I
that
wasn't
work?
born this way. I was made this way.
Intriguing. Does that have to do with the screaming egg?
Yeah.
I see. Good talk, team. Good talk.
That's better music for this.
Quite nice weather we're having.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Real somber.
I think I know what I'm gonna give up.
All right.
Yeah, it's a bit dry. It's...
My life, anyway.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
kill
3
myself to
death
revive
saves.
Asan, which was what Will wanted.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah, John, I can kill my
Oh,
character,
yeah, that
bring
would've
back
been
my other
great.
character, right?
That would actually be crazy. I would like to give 3 death saves.
Too bad I
Like,
didn't think about
what?
Can
I'll
I
give up
offer
2
up?
permanent death saves to bring us on back.
All right, hold on, guys. They're talking.
Holy shit.
Can I offer up? I might regret this later. 2 intelligence as well.
Okay.
You're all...
I gave him options. I want to say I didn't tell him to do this specifically.
Okay.
No, but the reasoning behind it made sense.
Okay.
That's fair.
And so
I agree with Cole.
I'll ask him. I'll say, I would like to know what has become of my people, of the astral elves, because, well, frankly, I've never really ever known them, and in this life, if that were somehow possible, it's something I would really like to do. Connect with the people I never was able to connect with before. Of course, if they're even still around. They could have all died off or something. Who knows?
Perhaps I can help.
And he reaches down, and he, like, this is different than the others for the record, and so this seems to require a bit more power for him to do this, as he, with his large hand, very gently touches the top of your forehead, and you begin to see. Alright. You see what is essentially the astral realm. A place between worlds, between realms, between, I suppose in a sense, existences. And your people lived in these ships, often moving from world to world, seeing what it had to offer, collecting information they're learning. And as you close in on one ship, and it seems to be fleeing something, you look at a world behind them turning to embers and ashes.
Holy shit, he's Superman.
I was gonna say Megamind, but that works too.
Theron is literally Superman.
And the embers and ashes of this distant world are being sucked into this void. You don't see any light. It absorbs it all. It is a black hole. And as the ship moves away, you see closer on the ship, there are families, loved ones holding each other, and there is a small baby there that you recognize without having been told. Being held in the arms of what you presume to be two loving parents before they take you below deck. And there seems to be another launch boat, something separate. You seem to be put inside and launched away alone. As you, from the baby's perspective, look back on the ship, it too is sucked into this void. The small baby then drifts away, further and further into the beyond. Stars and distant lights are far and few between the infinite miles and miles of darkness around you. And as this little creature looks into this end result of all things, your vision begins to extend into this void. You go inside of it. So specifically you, not the baby. The baby seems to have escaped, but this vision goes into this void, and inside of it, you see an ashen world of dust and debris collected of several different remnants of worlds and civilizations, and all of this slowly but surely being reduced to the dust in this sandy desert of a destroyed utopia. And inside of that, you see a lone figure standing. And I will put that up in a second here, as long as I can find
Is it similar to the figure that I saw when I died?
It is. And this is the exact same
Holy
figure, not that you guys would know, that Asan saw when he died.
Holy shit. Wait, Asan saw it too?
When he died, yes.
Well, we
Oh.
wouldn't know. Yeah.
Not that you
So
guys
what is
would know.
that? Is this
He's dead.
is this death?
You put together that that assumption that this is death, but it
Okay.
feels more convicted. It feels stronger than that. It feels like this is just the end of it all. If death is a form, then this is the end of all forms. This is the end of a book, of all stories. And you feel this creature, this being, gaze into you. It's looking.
It can see me?
You're not sure. As, like everything else so far, the vision also ends. And you are back in the planes of which you were.
So was I able to see if my people got out?
You
Or am I not
assumed
sure?
that the people that you once called a family were swallowed up in this void. You didn't see them inside of it. But in a sense, I would say that you feel like they're trapped there.
And I have a sense that there could be some way to bring them back.
You definitely hope so.
Okay. Holy shit. And so I'm back.
You're back.
Wow. It's wow. I'm not sure what I
Oh,
was
don't
expecting, but it wasn't that. Shit. So there's no one left, is there?
I'm sorry. The end comes for us all eventually, I suppose.
Well, I suppose you're right. Wow. Thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
One more thing. One thing that my visions cannot show, but my visions will tell me is to be on your guard. Those beings are here.
Here to finish the job. Aren't they?
He gives you like a solemn nod.
All
So
right.
you could be one of the last astral elves, to the best of your knowledge.
Oh shit. Wow. All right.
Did anyone else have anything they wanted to bargain for?
No siree.
Can we ask the giant to bring in feats from Harry's?
Yeah, give up all your strength. It's 0.
It can only be a
No.
maximum of 1.
No, you can't. No, Joker. Joker, he's a Centurion, Joker.
It's time to give all intelligence. Become the veggie.
Become Patrick when he's touching the
I'm
orb.
sacrificing loot here. You guys think this is a dump stat?
He goes, die,
Yes.
die.
I do think it's funny, in fact.
Zanir now has like. I'm sorry, Zanir has the Tyler 1 headphone gap on him now. That's how I
It just
picture
caves more and
Zanir.
more in.
What the fuck, dude?
So on that note, the giant feels as if nothing else is asked of him at the current time. So
Call me, maybe.
I sense that you're trying to rid this land of those mechanical beings. Is this true?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Perhaps you will see my powers again.
Please tell me you're going to throw a rock at the metal bird.
No, it is a rock.
I will see what I can do. Their tampering deep in the ground has left me
Hang on.
shaken.
My home is still there, but maybe I see your side a little, you know?
I appreciate that. It seems you folks are the only family I've got left now.
Or we some kind of Suicide Squad. I just like put a hand on your shoulder, Dan, and say, to everyone, let's get out of this place. Creepy.
Yes, I
We
agree.
have to bring the townspeople back. And we have to tell them that Remington sacrificed himself for the rest of us.
I'm pretty sure most of the town's already here. Actually, now that you mention it.
We'll tell them of his sacrifice. You're right, Marcosius. Okay, we leave.
Let's go back to town.
Okay.
What?
You guys drag the cart full of townspeople back to town, and you.
That's a heavy fucking cart. Holy
Yeah, I'm
shit.
aware. Yeah.
It's okay.
Bryce
Trishaw
was
strength
lifting
moment.
the shit out of this.
I got
too.
this.
And you guys get back to the. There's no. The saloon's not really a tavern. There's not really a place to sleep there.
It's fine. We just lay their bodies on the tables.
Yeah, you could do that. Where are you guys sleeping? I guess for the long night.
We are also just gonna sleep on the tables, I guess.
All right, you guys
I have
pull up
a
a place.
I take
We
the
spend
whole
1
fucking
hour to make
floor.
a safe refuge.
Yep. Board
I
up
love safe
windows.
refuges. They're my favorite kind.
Yeah, I'll help them. I'll try and help them. Like, do
Yeah.
whatever I can to make this place an actual shelter.
Same.
Actually,
Okay.
I'll offer to help cook, if they need it.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah, they're gonna be unconscious till morning, but the other. It seems like it's been largely abandoned since you guys have been gone. No one's like stayed here afterward. I will say.
John, so are their bodies just ragdolled on top of each other in the cart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus. They're
I
gonna wake up.
suppose
They're
it
gonna wake up. They're
is.
like, "Ah, my fucking neck." They're gonna be destroyed.
I
Yep.
suppose it is.
Sucks to suck.
All right.
Don't be dead next time,
So
idiots.
you guys set up, and you guys find, I suppose, a place in this tavern or saloon. Sorry, to call yourself for the night. Is there anybody doing anything before this day comes to a close?
Besides helping the townspeople out, I think I'll
Besides
just focus
the
on that.
the downtime action we get, no.
No, I can't think of anything. Before
Okay.
just helping out.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
guess I
sure.
start repairing furniture with carpentry.
I
Okay.
start fixing windows with my glass blowers tools.
I don't think that's how that works.
I make new what's it called? I make new glass tankards then for ale. Fuck it.
Is the tavern owner dead?
The tavern owner
Yes.
was dead.
Yeah,
He is.
He got his head blown off.
I'm
Free
just,
ale!
I'm just gonna cook then,
Let him
and
cook.
then I'm just gonna cook
Guys,
for people
guys,
and
let
give it
him
out.
cook.
I said, let him cook. All right, you start cooking for the night.
Yeah, I just any of the townsfolk who happen to wander by, I'll make something very aromatic, so if anyone walks by, they'll smell it.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought you said aromantic.
I'll feel it. I can never
Let's
remember.
hang up that computer call.
Aromantic
Come over
means
here
you
and
feel
kiss
no
me on my
romantic
hot
connection
mouth.
towards anybody.
I'm feeling
You,
romantical.
You prepare some food for the night, and I'm going to say you all take a long
Almost spit my
rest.
whiskey out.
It's a little harder for some than others to go to sleep tonight, but you all managed to doze off eventually. Let's see, the three people that communed. Let's start off with Mag. Mag, you
Oh
have
boy,
you have a dream.
that's cringe, but okay.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You know what happened to the last guy who had a dream?
Actually,
You dream of
Actually,
yourself in a dark
reverse.
No. Die.
A rubber room with.
No. You dream of yourself in a dark forest, and you dream of yourself hunting for the beasts of old that you used to, like normal. And along the way, you hear the distant screams of a man.
I'm assuming I would. I'd. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. I'm active in this stream. I run towards the man screaming.
Cool, thank you. He's
Shit.
active, baby.
Yeah,
Oh no.
As you make your way over there, on one of the trees, you see a man impaled into a tree, with two swords going straight through the limbs,
What the fuck?
absolutely
Jesus
groaning
Christ.
out for help.
What the fuck?
Please.
I would immediately, of course, look around for danger, but at the same time start going up to remove the swords.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh. He starts like feeling his hands where he was impaled, and he starts rubbing them.
I'd bandage them up, try to clean them with whatever herbs I have.
Matt, quickly insight check him. Do what you do best.
Insight check? It's the man who was stabbed
He's
through the
baiting
hand.
you. He's baiting you, Matt.
What are you?
He's an immortal.
baiting? No.
An immortal.
There's a reason he's not dead with those impaled swords.
Through his hands.
Thank you. I hope my screams didn't alarm you.
I think it's
It did hurt a
appropriate
lot.
considering you were impaled to a you were crucified at a tree essentially.
I was, yes. So, what did you do in your past life?
Excuse me?
Your past life. What's heroic hunting feats did you partake? Did you take down? What was it a dragon, perhaps? A giant.
I learned about every monster I could and gave information to travelers who didn't know any better about what was out here.
You didn't fight any of these?
Oh, I hunted down as many as I could in the process.
Oh, that's good. They seem to be, You said you like to write stuff down?
Yes.
Can I see it?
I reached for my journal and
it's gone.
not there. I
I will also
realized
mention your necklace is also gone. Go ahead. Sorry, Matt.
I realize I do not have it on me any longer. I had to give it up, but I still have all the information up here. I need to record it all again.
Well, this is fine. You know. How good is your memory? I guess is what I should ask. I suppose there must have been a reason to write it down in the book, right?
My memory on monstrosities is very, very good. It was more the obscure monsters that is why I had the journal in the first place.
Well, I suppose if you ended up here, I mean, you must have been some monster slayer back in your day.
I'd like to think I did make some difference.
That's good.
Me not freaking out so much in my mind, like what the fuck is happening right now, bro?
Yeah. If you would like to join me, I was hoping we'd go on a hunt together now that I'm freed from my...
Are you sure you're okay to continue? I mean...
Oh, I'm good. All I need is my 2 fists here, and I'm good to go. You're, of course, ready for a hunt, right? You wouldn't let a small thing like death stop you.
No.
Excellent.
What the fuck is happening, bro? I'm
He's an
freaking
immortal,
out,
Matt.
John.
He's an immortal.
I'm
Don't trust him,
freaking
Matthew.
out.
He's a fucking
Dude,
immortal.
insight checked him when you had the chance, Matt.
Immortal.
Fucked.
Yeah, can I roll an insight now that like he's?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
too
go
late
ahead.
now.
Inside
Yeah.
him. Inside. What are you inside him exactly?
I'm like, is he okay? Like the impaled, and then all of a sudden being asking about who I was in my past life and all this shit.
Yeah, as you ask these things and
Feels so
kinda
abrupt and whatnot. Like what the
feels
fuck
very
is this
feels
deal?
very out of the way. Yeah, exactly. And as you
Yeah.
look down to his hands, they're completely healed.
Huh?
Immortal.
I told you, Matt.
Immortal.
I told you. You fell
Immortal.
for it. If someone's
guess
just
immortal.
screaming, they're obviously not just like a. Don't
Matt,
trust
the
that they're
immortals
just an
have invaded
innocent
your
civilian.
brain.
This
It's too
This is
late.
some
Killer
divinity.
Queen has already invaded your
right
brain.
here. This is me in my mind right now. this is me.
Why would
You
I
guys-
instant check him? He's got swords in his
It's
hand.
too late. Killer
Exactly.
Queen
He'd
has
be
already
dead
invaded
if he
your brain.
wasn't an immortal or something.
This is
Killer
a
Queen is in
dr-
your eye already.
Do I know
Break
this is a
thunderstorms.
dream, John?
You feel like it's a dream. You don't think you died
mean-
and come here, so
I mean, yeah, whatever. I like hunting. It's a dream. I'm just gonna treat it as is right now. Not much I could give away in a dream. I think, for the
Yeah.
moment.
and as you're moving your way through, he's holding the two short swords. He's like crouched and he's like issuing you to come with.
Mm-hmm.
You still seem sloppy, a bit inexperienced, if you don't mind me saying so.
I feel like I've lost a lot of skill when I came back.
How did you die?
I thought they were displacer beasts. Herds of them. But I think they were worse.
Hmm. Yes, now that I'm sensing it, I do get a feeling of something else to these things.
Who the fuck is this guy, bro? I'm freaking out.
And you hear like a noise in the distance that you recall is familiar.
A what? What noise?
You hear
Yeah, it's the scream of the Velkenmeyer.
as you get to the edge of the tree line, and you see this gigantic beast standing there, kind of eating this looks to be beholder carcass on the ground.
Ah, shit.
I'll throw up the visual again so we can all see this.
Mm-hmm.
See the carcass of a beholder?
Yes, the carcass of a beholder.
Would we even know what that is?
I think Mag would know what that is briefly, like
Yeah.
kind of.
Like it's infamous enough.
It's
Right.
infamous enough.
Max
Yeah.
gonna die all alone in the woods.
In his
And
dreams. He dies
In
his
my
dreams. He
dream,
dies-
bro.
If you die in the dreams, you die in real life, Matt. Don't die in your dreams.
True.
True.
So
I
this is
wouldn't-
what killed you. I'm not surprised. It is quite something. Tell me, Mag, or Mag Kra, is that how you pronounce it?
Mag is usually easier for everybody,
Hmm.
but
Um,
yeah.
don't mean to have this be a point of scarcity here for you, but do you know where you are right now?
Like my like is he? I'm assuming he's asking like my surroundings, like what area I'm at in and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Do I make a survival check or perception check? Do I just?
Oh, you can
ask
definitely
you,
tell it's the
John?
forest, yeah. But
Cool.
he's probably
Sick.
talking more about like what this dream is.
Yeah,
where
the
you
trees might have
are.
given away that's a forest.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I was going more longitude, latitude, map cartographer wise, but you know, But
I don't think you'd be able to. As you like look around in the sun, like the sky, like it's like thick clouds, maybe 30 feet above the tree
Yeah.
line. Like it's very dim light, like foggy. If that makes
I
any sense.
think I'm dreaming lucidly.
Well, suppose you're half truth. Now, I'm not sure why you're here, but for some reason you seem to have awakened something.
Hmm?
You
Awakened
stand in
what?
you stand at the great hall, the great beyond of hunters, both monster and beast. You join your fellow brothers and sisters here, hunting for all eternity.
But no, I just went to bed moments ago after being brought after my initial death and being brought back for what, weeks? Now I'm in this beyond.
Gives you like a puzzled look. Perhaps your connection deepened in some capacity, and you're able to commune. Well, if that's the case, and you are alive right now, and this is a dream, then perhaps you can take something away from it. And he gestures for you to go look it back out onto the Welkenmire. That right there is a monstrosity, isn't it?
Unlike any I've seen before.
If you can look at it, usually they have some sense of weakness. You might not be able to knock it over by any chance. You can look out. It might have some kind of immunities to certain conditions like poisoning, or perhaps you could shock it.
Can I make a survival check, DM?
Yeah. Yeah, you
And
can
it's a
make survival check.
monstrosity, so it's with advantage, right?
Yep.
23.
Yeah. You begin studying it to his tutelage, and you begin seeing the weaknesses in it. You know that this creature is immune to the prone condition, that it's immune to poison.
F David. David's screaming in the fucking
Get
mic.
fucked. Immune to shield bash.
Get
You know,
me
that's
shield bash.
it's resistant to non-magical damage. You know that's resistant to thunder as well, as it doesn't seem to have ears. And as you study it more, that's all you're able to glean from this brief interaction. But you feel like the act of studying this monster with this tutelage has helped you to learn how to study monsters and their weaknesses in the future.
I rattle it all off to him, like,
Excellent.
from what I'm able to see.
Very good, Mag. You're getting there. Now you just need a little push as he
Oh, here we go.
pushes you out with
Yep,
this
I knew it.
great strength. And as all 5 heads begin, just snap right onto you in a brief hesitation, they make no hesitation as the one in the middle head leaches out and opens its jaws, and it is a quick and painful death. And as you do die in this dream...
Oh, I can't even rattle off one attack, DM?
No!
Oh, damn you. I had something planned for this, too. I had an idea in mind. Fuck. Oh, well.
It's a bit out of your scope currently. Yeah, it's a bit metaphorical. But here's what you do. Upon being here and upon an extension of your vision from the giant now with this dream, you gain a +1 to hit and damage on monstrosities. as well
Augers.
You get the extract aspects feature from the Cobalt Soul Monk once per long rest as an action. So
Okay.
I'll paste that in the chat, the important bit.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh.
So that's
by the way, this is a pretty sick ability.
I'm gonna have to mark all that down. Yeah.
You should look up the ability. It's pretty cool.
No.
So
yeah.
basically, as an action, you can sense if the monster has any weaknesses, vulnerabilities, conditions, etc.
Ooh.
This
That
does
is-
cost an
that's-
action, but
That's gonna go really well with my Slayer's Prey. So fuck yeah.
Yep. And your dream ends. That's the longest one, by the way, guys. The other two are much shorter. Theron.
Oh boy, that's me.
Yeah. As you dream,
Because I cry myself to sleep.
yeah, you once again. It's been a rough couple of days for you. From Hadrian, one of the immortals with the crying rain, to learning all your people died, including your family. But
Yeah, Theron's like super depressed.
in the dream, you dream of being the newborn, sailing away in the infinite void. And eventually, emerging out of that darkness, you see a familiar world that you had once called home. Doing so, you felt the loving embrace of your parents holding you, comforting you. And you know that you're stronger than this. Stronger than the meaninglessness of what has transpired before you. And you think to yourself, well, I shouldn't say that. You feel just this, there's this warmth radiating from them into you. This parental love, this pure love. And you end on a very pleasant note of being held going into this new world. And doing so, you would learn the guidance cantrip.
Oh. Okay.
I think I want to throw something else your way, but I wasn't sure what it was going to be. I was going to wait till a long rest for people. So I will
Probably
get back to you on...
planar transport spell once per day.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll get back to you on that, okay, sir?
Okay.
But your dream also ends. Zanir, as you dream, there are two... I'm sorry, I was going to say that there are two wolves inside of you. There are two...
And they won't stop fucking.
There are two non-breads inside you.
One has hummus, the other does not.
You dream of total darkness.
Fuck.
Inside of this, you begin to see a light. On the left, there is the fire of rage and anger of the queen, standing there, laughing maniacally as all of her people were cursed.
Bitch.
And this, on the other side, you see an ocean, an endless ocean of pure water, rising out of which is this one creature that you now know as the Myrmidon, standing valiantly, defending. And you're being pulled away from him towards the queen. Try as you might, it's useless.
Oh
You
no, you fucking bitch!
um, and you awake at the end of this dream. You feel a burning sensation where your arm was, and as you look down, as you wake up, you see a fiery elemental arm is now juxtaposed onto where your missing arm was.
Where am I
And
sleeping?
You are currently, I assume, like in the corner of a tavern, probably by the bar, kind of bundled up where your food was. And as you look around, you see a small fire has started where your arm was resting.
Oh fuck! I stand up and I just instinctively, reactively, Zanir will cast Create Water and dump 10 gallons of water onto the floor,
Oh shit.
which he was not able to do before. The fuck? And I look down and do this like literally like so I have a forearm and it's just like made out of fire.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
No. It's, as you immediately notice it, it's very similar to the vision from when you saw the queen's whole body. But now it's your arm.
Fuck. I like turn it over and like just inspect it for a second.
It's burned the singed, like where the fire ends, like you can tell like it's burned some of your sleeve from your shirt. And
Yeah, I'll like try like roll my sleeve up the rest of the way. And just kind of get away from some wooden surfaces. Zanir tries to like I try and like take my other hand and like almost like pat it down. Like, can I get it to stop?
no. You had to like cover it with like I'm gonna say a blanket or something. It would start on fire, immediately. You try to pour
Fuck! And I
water
just
on
like
it.
I throw it into the puddle of water and I stomp on it.
Yeah, and then you try to like see if you could sizzle your arm with like water, and it just like turns to steam. It's a very powerful flame. Um, in terms of mechanics, you have this counts as a melee weapon. It does a D12 fire damage
Holy shit!
plus your wisdom mod.
Okay. Is it like the middle of the night? Is it like the morning?
It's morning. The rest of you awake upon this as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll say I'm still this like you guys are probably waking up while I'm doing all the things I just did, basically. I guess Zanir would kind of just get away from the walls, and so he would technically be out in the open where anyone could see him. And it's kind of probably hard to miss a fucking firearm.
Yeah.
So, and Zanir's just kind of like staring at it and inspecting it.
You might want to turn that off before you set the whole place on fire.
Marcosius, I'm trying. I don't know if
That
it
looks
goes.
quite dangerous.
I don't know if it turns off, to be honest.
Have you tried saying a magic word or focusing hard?
Hey Theron, how many gold pieces you want to bet Blast can cut that one off?
Oh fuck.
At least 5.
I'll take
Oh,
that action.
10.
That's a betting man.
Zanir like stops being like worried and starts being like almost frustrated and like he's like fuck, like, and he's like waving it around like trying to get it to like sputter or like die down, but as he gets angrier I think it just gets even more inflamed. Because I think he said, John, the kind of it's sort of has to do with like the source of it, right? Is like
Yeah.
kind of that side of it.
Yes.
But then you're like notices this and he stops and just like a deep breath and it kind of dies back down again, but it's still fucking fire. I'm gonna step outside so I don't ignite the saloon, and he'll step out.
All right.
Is that some kind of disease? Can he spread that to us? I mean,
Don't.
Oh well. I hope not.
yeah, I also hope not.
Where exactly did that come from?
Well, I've never seen him do that before. No idea.
He's got an arm ghost. His arm's haunting him. It's an evil spirit now. It's come back from the grave.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose the townsfolk would be awake now, so do we want to speak with them?
Yes. Yeah, sure. Let's see what they have to say.
You see the homeless person in the room is already back to asking for spare change.
No,
Oh.
no, we did not recover him.
Drop kick him.
Okay, John,
I did
there's no
not
way
get-
we revived him. There's
No.
actually
No.
no way we revived that guy.
No,
No,
that
he's
guy is
dead.
dead. No, that guy's
All
dead.
right,
Fuck
his
that
I
guy.
guess
brain
he's super dead.
exploded. Like his brain got splattered. He was a point.
Wait, guys,
blank. He was
he's
not
a
getting-
member
The
of the
sheriff-
town.
Sacrificed him.
He-
No.
Listen,
sheriff-
people of,
Sacrifice himself.
I
people
know-
of value to the town get
I know
revived.
for a fact that Remington would have revived this guy. So if
Let's
you want to,
Oh, it's so cringe.
You're not allowed
Remington
to pick and
would you-
choose.
Why
who
would
lives
you
and who
revive
dies.
the guy who provides nothing to the
does?
town?
Remington's a Zeta male. That's all I have to say.
How is this guy not in the jail, actually? What did the other two guys in the
Because
jail
their
do?
sheriff doesn't do anything. He's useless.
That's what I'm saying.
His only use this entire time was dying so that he could resurrect the people that he failed to protect.
Actual bullshit.
This guy does not. He does not. God damn it.
All right.
You heard it here
who's the
first,
next-
folks.
Who's the next?
Everyone
this
in
is
this party
why
thinks that
Rome's
homeless people
by
should die.
poisons.
Who's the next sheriff in charge?
Well, I'm from Chicago. That's like the baseline belief.
That's pretty fucked up.
Why do you think we don't have benches in our subways anymore, bro?
Actually,
It is true.
I don't think that means they should be killed.
That's nope, society.
Society. Yeah, exactly.
I
Who's
love
the next sheriff
society.
in charge? I walked up to Zacharias.
Zacharias would probably visit. He's like,
Who's the deputy, bitch?
Who's the deputy?
"Why is everyone back? What happened here?"
Long story short, Remington sacrificed himself to bring everyone back because he was a failure as a sheriff.
He clicks his tongue. That damn fool.
Yeah. We're probably thinking of different reasons he's a fool, but I agree.
Well,
Oh,
in terms of who's, I guess, second in command, it'd be Laszlo.
He's the
Guy who got
bartender.
blown up immediately?
yeah, the guy who got capped. Yeah,
He
instantly.
instantly died and then is a bartender. This
He's
town
the
is
second in
horrid.
command of the town?
This town is horrid.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this chain of command works.
How is this town not just
Look-
blown off the map by a large storm? Like these
Look,
people have no ability.
The robots said they were going to come back, like, in a few days. Bigger than ever, stronger than ever, and fuck everyone up, so... I think we need to prepare for that.
Yeah, I was gonna try to come here to bear everybody. I'm the coffin maker here, so. But I suppose this is a welcome change over what would have been.
This town is insane. They don't have so many like important things that a town should have, but they have a coffin maker and an armory guy. This
Old man
town is
Tomo, we
fucking useless.
we took some stuff from your armory. If you don't mind.
You're also marginally under arrest for serial murder.
If you need us to return anything to your armory, that's all right. I understand.
Wait. How'd you get in my armory?
We killed the banshee in there, who was probably your wife's ghost.
Holy shit, you killed her?
Well, you killed her first, so.
He starts doing like a jig.
Oh
Well, I
my
guess
god.
that confirms everything, Chrysal.
Why were there a bunch
Can we
of
murder
women
this guy now?
ghosts- Yeah, why were there a bunch of women ghosts besides the wife?
Alright, I can explain.
Oh no!
No! I recognize that invitation.
I can explain.
So, in my heyday, I was known to be quite an adventurer. And,
Insight
now,
check.
insight, sure. Why not?
I'm not there.
Alright.
Alright, I'll do it.
Anybody else? Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
not
do it. Hang
inciting
on.
him. My
Why
character
not?
doesn't
Fuck
care
it.
about this shit at all.
This guy went on one mission
Fire.
in high school and he peaked. All right, we get it. We know what he is.
Yeah. I mean,
I rolled a 5, Mr. DM.
yeah, he was the most capable in the last fight. He got the most hits. I mean, he probably has a background, and back in my
That's cap.
adventuring days, I managed to pull together, a couple magic items. It's not like those dead people for those ruins. We're gonna use them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So,
Same logic as Chrysal.
I mean, yeah.
any capacity, I kept him hidden and locked away. So no one could just get them. So I kept him where I thought they'd be safe, in the distillery. Little did I know my bitch of a wife was planning to murder me.
Okay.
Well,
Was she?
that doesn't really explain. That explains the items, but doesn't explain the other women that were there.
Oh, those ghosts weren't women. Those are men.
What?
My wife hired a bunch of bandits to try to murder me, you see. And I gave them a what's what for with my,
Holy shit, this guy
my
killed a whole
trusty-
group of bandits and his wife?
Oh, that's
With
how
my-
she died.
I'm
Oh,
sure
so
his
what-
wife. I'm sure his wife put up a real
Guys,
strong
wait.
fight.
This is why Cole can't find a gun, because they're OP in this world. They do 40-12 damage.
Of course,
Exactly.
that was 20 years ago now, so maybe my fighting spirit wasn't as big as it used to be. In any
Okay.
case,
This guy deserves to be in prison.
I heard Zacharias said that there was they were gonna be returning those hardwired guys. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I might have to whip out the gauge again.
The what?
My lord.
I keep it strapped, in case of emergencies. So,
Why didn't you bring it out when we were fighting them initially?
well, I didn't have it on me. You don't want someone stealing your gun.
No fucking way.
Can you make more of them?
There, take his gun from him. He's an old man. You can just wrestle this away from him.
Just beat him up.
That's true.
Yeah.
He didn't buy them a second life. Or a third life. He only bought them a second one.
He also doesn't deserve to have this. This town is filled with just the worst humans on the planet.
Grimdark.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. The map was somewhere. I'll go back and look for it in my house. It's somewhere around there. But yep, just doing my old defending myself. I believe that's protected under the law,
Okay.
unless I'm
Sure.
under arrest.
There's
Zanir
no
will come
sheriff
back.
here to arrest you anymore.
Tentatively.
Guys, would anyone like to sow a rumor that he likes to call himself the A-Guy Slayer?
Old
right.
man Tomo.
Yeah,
The
just
A-Guy
so
Slayer.
Blast can wipe this shit state off the map. This entire town. Just send it into the fucking.
Any evil alignment players in the party?
He died earlier.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Mag.
Yeah, so he walks out of the tavern. There is
I'll
Mr.
catch him on
Ashford.
his way out.
Okay, what do you do?
Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Noah, you're
oh, geez, you're not
You're
one of
back.
them. You're not one of them Genasi, are you?
what the fuck?
Podunk alert.
He's a
Yogi
racist.
I say, what do you? Oh, no, this is a new thing. But there's
Why
nothing
would that
wrong
be
with
a
Genasi,
problem?
okay? It's not their fault.
Right, well, as long as you stay 5 feet away from me. Is there
I was
anything you
going to
need?
say,
My
I'm glad you're
God.
back, but I guess not. You crotchety old man.
Oh, I didn't know you were saving me. I don't mean to disrespect you, sir.
Does he call Cannon one of the good ones?
It's fine. I hope you don't mind. You borrowed some stuff from your armory to fight the Warforged.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing too bad. Found a few things back in my day, you know. Don't wanna. You see, I didn't sell them for good reason, you know.
Right. Well, if you're hiding anything else that could help us save the town, just let us know.
Nah, just a couple of rifles.
Where would those
Denier
go?
doesn't say anything, and he goes into the tavern.
Did he say this within earshot of me?
It was right outside the doors. So if you were inside the doors, then you would have heard this.
Where would those be, old man?
I don't think I was. Never mind. Damn it.
I don't know if. Well, they're inside my house, you see. Well, I mean, not my house, but the map is. The rifles are buried in various locations out in
Why
the.
would you bury them
Oh
away?
my God. No.
Well, you know
It's
the
treasure hunting time.
You know the risks of selling high-level treasure.
What?
You know the risks of selling high-level
All right.
treasure is that.
Old man Soma, why
people-
don't you just find the map and then show it to us, and we can go retrieve them?
Oh, I was gonna do it myself. I don't want to bother you with the hunting
No,
down.
please bother
aspect.
us. Bother us.
But anyway, as I was saying, the reason you don't want to sell things to the random market, especially with items of high value, is you definitely don't want the common folk learning that you have items of high value. Otherwise, you get 7 bandits and your ex-wife trying to kill you. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and find that map of yours and get those rifles out for you. And he's just gone.
Well,
Marcosia sighs. Look, whatever happens to this town, Zacharias, I'm sorry, but we're just here to get some information, and it looks like we're gonna be stuck here until we get rid of that rock.
He
So
like
the better we-
blows a puff out like to the side, not at you, respecting.
I just
your
want to get out of
presence.
here as soon as possible.
No, I understand. This place is a shithole, realistically.
Yeah, yeah, actually, exactly that.
I mean, honestly, you think, well, why is there a coffin maker in such a small town? Well, let me tell you. Anyway, so yeah, I'll go ahead and help you get on your way about that.
He
If
didn't
there's
tell
anything
us
I can do.
The town didn't used to be so small, apparently.
Oh yeah, it was about twice the size at one point.
Do any of the other townsfolk have anything they want to say? Anything that could be helpful?
Hi, Remington.
Any of you guys do anything that's useful here? Any of you guys soldiers or military or adventurers?
I think that's a given that none of them are soldiers.
Laszlo begins to pipe up. I think Mr. Reedman was a sorcerer back in his day, I believe.
Great.
You might know a few spells that you can ask, maybe to get something out of it. Jebediah, do you have anything for this defense of our town? Do I have anything? I have a few songs, of course. I think there might be something useful in the distillery. You know, perhaps some alcohol, and I could set it on fire. You know, because I'm a dragonborn.
Marcosius is just that kind of noise. He's kind of like bewildered.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what we would have them do, Marcosius.
What about the fat one?
Like, they might just get in the way. And I suck.
Who are you calling fat?
Is he fat?
Is there someone behind you who's even fatter than you are?
He's extremely fat. I'll pop up the images. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop.
Those who are above average in weight.
Am I right?
Are
Dave,
above
you'll
average in
remember this
character.
guy.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Actually, now that I look at him up close, he's not that bad in comparison to some other
He's just
people.
got the
yeah.
dad bod.
Yeah, he's got a pot belly. That's it.
Yeah.
He just likes a little bit of brew.
Well, in terms of what I can do, I can drink.
Yeah.
I'm an accomplished laborer. If you need a mule, I'm your man.
Oh my god.
If you're
Like he
mule
has
guys, you
mules
get
or
price
he is
out.
the mule?
No,
He is the
like
mule.
I'm the mule.
No.
What about you, Laszlo? I yell across the room.
I'm a good shot.
Well, that's more than nothing, I guess.
Comparatively.
Next.
You could make it to Henry Ashford. He's like, oh, yes, I'm Mr. Ashford, and I own the the stables around here.
Next.
So
Who owned the school for the gifted children?
that was Mr. Reedman, the sorcerer that he mentioned earlier. That is not here currently.
Why is the loot roll a primo gem cannon?
Why do you think, David?
You son of a bitch. You can't know.
And so you see, like, Laszlo's like, oh, there's also someone not here. There's Jacob. He's over at the what do you call that place again? Outlaw Country. It's a place for people to turn in bounties. He's a mercenary for hire.
You guys have a functioning bounty system in this town.
I mean, not for this town. We it's for the entire Salix region, so we just post the bounties here. He's actually ex-captain of the guard, but he currently is posted up here out of, you could say, retirement, maybe early retirement.
Great.
So, honestly, if you're looking for a soldier, he's probably the guy.
Who is this again?
It's a guy named Jacob.
I see.
Jacob with a Y.
Okay.
Jakob.
All right, Maz, you're the last one. Do you have anything to offer?
Who?
Maz, the guy below me.
Oh, the homeless person.
Oh wait, no, that's the homeless person. Never mind. Fuck that.
You got any gold?
I take it back. I didn't
Priced
recognize
out.
him.
David, you made the mistake of interacting with him. Oh no.
And there's also Sawyer.
So I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
want
to
to
the
Maybe
rest
he'd
of
be
the
a
party,
merc for gold, am I right?
Look, I'll be real. I don't want to be here when the robots come back and attack. I think this town is fucked, and we can't do shit about it. I think we should just try to cut our losses, leave, and kill the rock as we're leaving, because it's gonna attack us.
Oh,
this-
so when Marcosius
this is-
says to cut and run, he gets to say be
No,
taken
no,
on
no, no, no,
seriously.
no.
When
This
I
is
say we retreat, I get a ton of bullshit from the tiny
No,
wizard about
wait,
it.
David, no, this is Jack talking. This isn't Marcosius talking.
It's
They
both.
both use the same voice.
No, it's Marcosius talking also.
Oh no.
we gotta
bro.
cut. We gotta cut and run. It's not happening. The robots are gonna come back and kill us all if we stay here. Like this is Jack
John,
talking right now.
What's
me
up?
telling you why?
No, no.
Can I, dude? How do you, man?
Who's going to help them?
I wish there was a cleric for the divine answer of asking the DM. Is this a good idea to stay?
Could we take them with us? Like, just try and leave by night or something?
Can I do a religion check like that or something? Like,
Yeah.
what am I?
Sure.
Okay, wait. Actually, hey, this might be a good this might be a good analogy as like a hunter prey situation. Are we like rabbits trying to fight off fucking like grizzly bears, or are we like similar? Like there's a chance here, like wolf pack versus wolf pack action here.
At this current point with the new armory and stuff like that, you don't have to make a check for this. You know, assessing strength.
There's always
Because
a chance.
you have all of you guys now, and in theory, as well as the town members and the missing guns and the magic items, it's like rabbits fighting a wolf.
I don't like those odds.
But it's like
Fighting
3
one
rabbits
wolf.
versus a wolf.
Yeah,
3 rabbits versus a wolf.
3 rabbits versus a wolf. I still don't like
John,
those odds.
You're not making us want to stay here.
Listen, rabbits are not. Listen,
Wolf is
like,
compared to
they're- rabbits do not fight. Rabbits run away from prey, from predators. Okay, there's no defense tactic for rabbits.
As you are struggling to figure out what to do, I was waiting for this. Luckily,
For what? Us to be like cut our losses? Fuck this.
No, it's
You
time for the
see-
mini A guy.
You see a figure
Thank
enter the
God.
room. You're not off, David. He is
It's an immortal.
absolutely shredded. Seems to be a tiefling with long, like a half bob cut kind of a thing. He's shirtless with a pair of pants and a rope belt tied around it.
Oh no.
Immediately upon
Is he a red tiefling, John?
immediately upon entering, you see notably the most distinct physical trait about him. He's not red. He is gray.
Okay.
And is that he has not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 arms.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
What the fuck?
that's
Oh, it's,
new.
it's Asura. Oh no.
Yeah, this is an A guy.
My guy just evolved from a Machoke. He's fucking ready to go.
So true, Will.
And you see he's carrying, looks to be a bag, and it seems to be clanking around on the
That's why
inside.
his right fist is clenched in the image. He's holding a bag.
Yeah, that's the reason. As he walks forward and drops the bag on the ground, and as you see it spills out, a couple of the heads of hardwired Warforge begin to roll out.
Any guns?
Wow, so John literally waited for us to be disenfranchised
cavalry's
before
here.
introducing the savior. What a cunt.
I love a WOD campaign.
I love being DMPC'd.
No, guys, the cooler party's here now. All right.
It'll be really funny, guys, if we got into the fight and then this guy got downed like immediately.
Yeah, we're the side characters.
Sorry, Laszlo, but I wasn't able to track down where those hardwired men went into the wilderness.
That's just the villager.
No worries. At least you seem to have taken down a few of them, you know, as you were heading in that direction. No worries at all. Just to introduce you guys, as far as I'm aware, this was a A guy. He's an A guy.
Oh.
Oh, he is. Wait, which one is this?
He's a mini A guy.
You don't remember arms?
No way. It's arms. Wait, hang on. What are the
it's
what are the rest of the ones
classic
we haven't
character
seen?
arms,
Let's
you know
see.
me.
Technically, A guy in training.
Oh, it's that
This
guy.
buzzsaw?
Yeah, he's
No,
the
it's
mini
the,
A
it's the
guy.
training guy.
Oh.
It's the Padawan.
Oh.
You should have been here yesterday. Everyone died.
And then the poor sheriff sacrificed himself.
I was trying to track down where that damn MK1 Warforged had his hidden operations around here.
You're looking in the wrong direction. It's up.
Up?
Yeah, they have a giant metal bird that they drop Warforged from.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've seen it
Maybe
patrolling,
they,
but I haven't seen any Warforged drop from above personally. I have seen them roam sparingly in the fields so
Look,
far.
I'm gonna catch you up to speed. What's your name?
The name's Fist.
Of course. Well, we were sent here with the other A
Can I
guy who was supposed
back
to come
his
originally.
name is Fist.
We were sent here by Scissor and Driller, so we're here in their stead.
Well,
Look, we got here
technically,
yesterday. The MK1 fuckers attacked us, and half the town died. Remington sacrificed his life to revive all of them, and now we're in this conundrum.
I see.
MK1 swore he'd come back and, well, kill everyone.
Well, that saves me some trouble then. Don't have to go anywhere. They'll come right to us. I guess in terms of the name, you probably wouldn't. I mean, I'm still trying to come up with the code name. I don't want them to give me a lame one. But I guess
You guys come
right
up
now,
with your own code names?
no, they usually give you one if they don't approve of it.
Okay.
But I'm hoping
Like
for
the Air Force.
I'm hoping for Fist or Knuckle as my backup.
Fistor. That would make sense.
Wouldn't it technically be Knuckles because you have multiple?
Oh.
named Knuckles.
Doesn't everyone have
Guns and
multiples?
Knuckles?
Eternity and Knuckles.
Well,
Come on, John.
That's pretty good.
with you here, maybe we can take care of whatever MK1 sends our way.
You guys aren't villagers, are you?
No, I said
No.
we got sent here Friday.
No, thank God. Thank the gods.
You see
We're
me with a
returned
firearm.
mercenaries.
Come on.
Oh, you're saying? Wait, which A guy sent you here?
Scissor and Driller. They were supposed to continue their investigation here, but we helped them clear out one of the farms holding a lot of illegal hardwired who were transporting guns.
Yeah, those are amateur guys, all right. Of course, they'd send you here to do their job. Well,
Why did we
I-
agree to do this?
We get paid.
Because we're the
I also
heroes.
appreciate the help if you're willing to help me out. I was sent here by another A guy.
Which one?
Well, not Blast, is it?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, why did he need you here?
He is quiet for a moment.
Oh, he hates
Not that we
Blast.
couldn't.
He has
Not
to.
that we couldn't use the help, but
To be perfectly frank with you, and I'm not trying to have an ego about this, but I'm definitely stronger than a couple of the lower A guys, and Blast sent me here to prove myself.
What do you
that,
think of Blast?
I know he's strong. I know
Okay,
that
that's-
if I do this correctly, he's going to give me a spot on the list.
We both know what I'm asking here. What do you think
What?
of Blast?
What do I think of Blast? He can be a bit abrasive, but
So abrasive, one might lose an arm.
he cut
Might
off
point
my
over
arm.
to-
well, did you deserve it?
No, I'd never met him before.
Well, you must have pissed him off somehow.
Well, he was going to kill me, and then I punched him, and then he decided to only cut off my arm.
It was only one arm.
I mean, a little context. Blast and Flask did
The guy
commit
was-
a massacre in a tavern.
Says the guy with 6
I was
arms.
gonna say, coming from the guy who has 6
Well, that's
of them.
true. Do you want to give me one of yours then?
Listen,
Oh god.
Blast and Flask murdered like
Cannon's out here
20
trying to make enemies
civilians.
with every A guy,
You said they
even the ones in training.
did what?
they murdered
Yeah.
like 20 civilians. So all
When
I'm
did they
saying
do
is,
this?
Yesterday.
At the tavern several days ago. Listen, all I'm saying is you might look down on some of the lower A guy, but they stand for something. Driller, he's a real hero.
Him and Hassan.
Well,
God, I
wouldn't know
love
who
Driller,
that is.
guys.
I haven't,
point is,
I haven't met any of these A guy, and I'm not sure if I want to after hearing all these stories.
Nah, Locke's chill.
They're
point
extremely
is, I was trying
intimidating.
to go ahead.
I just said that they're extremely intimidating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or something.
Or something.
No, Orban, you met them before at the farm. The two
Yeah,
that
I've met those ones, but I haven't met the Blast fellow that everyone seems to
Yeah.
have so many stories about.
Blast is not
I
the
quite
one you
like
want.
my arms, so I would prefer to not interact with him.
Locke
That's
is
you would
okay.
even look your way, to be honest, Orvin.
Oh, that's good.
So, yeah, the reason I thought this would be something that knocked me over, and what Blash said about this too, is that he thought there might be an immortal around here. You haven't seen any, have you?
if the robot's one of the immortals, then I guess.
I'm
think
not even
they're
sure if you know what I'm
connected.
talking about. Oh, you do know now. Okay, good.
I mean, we've met a bunch of the other immortals.
Well,
It's uncanny how many immortals we've met.
Yeah, almost as if
The-
fate was conspiring to introduce us to them.
Right.
interesting. Well,
Or something.
Or something, right?
if one shows up tomorrow, I'll let. Or how about you guys let that guy go to me?
Oh yeah, it's easy. Take the 1v1.
I get my credit. You
Well,
guys
if
get to
things
defend the
go-
town.
If things go too
report back to
badly,
Driller.
we do have one emergency option. I have a way to contact Scissor if things go poorly, but I'm supposed to save that for if we see Moreldo again.
Hmm. Are you you guys mercenaries or returned?
Returned.
A little
Returned.
of both.
Actually.
Oh,
Both.
who's your overseer?
Sage.
Sage.
The guy who's washed.
Dude, come
No.
on, Christ.
What? We were all thinking it.
It's-
Yeah.
You guys are lucky.
Honestly, yes.
More
we are.
ways than you know.
He's
Yeah.
probably teaching you guys a lot, I'd imagine, right?
That was so far.
Like
Oh,
giving us
yeah.
a lot of opportunities.
He's teaching us in a classroom sense, not in any other way.
I see. Well,
I got some pointers from him about my bow, but yeah.
I say you're lucky because, I mean, I only heard stories. He was a legend back in his day. Of course, time kills everybody, huh?
The end comes for us all.
Yeah, something like that.
Some kind of suicide squad.
So, in any case, I hope you weren't planning on heading out. I would love to have you guys' help for defending this town if that's the case for tomorrow.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, now
If
that
we
you're
help you
here,
out, could you
they're,
write us like a pay slip that we could take to the barracks? Working for free is kind of against our doctrine.
Okay, yeah, I can write something in. I'm sure. I mean, sovereigns always throw money around, right?
Is he?
I love
We've
big
seen
government.
nothing of that.
Around the higher ups, I assume.
You probably shouldn't refer to the sovereign as a he. She might get mad about that.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
We
definitely
girl
love girl boss moments, exactly.
I just learned that. Okay, cool.
No, seriously. If you're ever in a room with a sovereign, please show her probably the highest amount of respect possible. I got my ass kicked first day, because,
Oh damn.
Oh no.
Hey, you were taught respect.
oh, I was. You know, I used to have 8 arms.
Oh
Is that a
shit!
joke? Is that a fucking joke?
Yeah, he seems to got a smile on
Okay.
his face. He's laughing.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna help around the town, try to set up defenses where I can. I suppose if they're coming here.
Right. How should we set up defenses for the rest of the day?
I really hope that sorcerer knows mold earth.
Honestly, was there a lot of boxes in the distillery still?
Yeah.
Oh
There
yeah,
are
Oh,
plenty
yes.
of boxes.
All right, that should work for some
shitload of terrible ale.
good barricades. I'm thinking. So we set those up along the sides of the town. At least we can funnel them through the middle, right?
Yeah, fill up
Not a bad
the
idea.
crates with dirt. Get them nice and heavy.
Yeah. And that should take a majority of the day. I saw some old man mumbling about some rifles on the way here, so that seemed to
Yeah.
be
old
something
ammo.
of note.
Local patriot.
Do we need horses? I know there's a stable here.
Sorry, for some inane reason, the universe dictates that we can't do mounted combat.
Is this John consenting to us to do mounted combat out of character?
Yeah.
John, if you're weighing it, that's a no. Okay. Really?
Uh,
Yes? Are you sure?
Mounted combat just sucks in D&D, even if we can
Do
use
you
it.
really want to deal with it, John? I'm legitimately.
I
asking you.
prefer
gross.
not to.
Okay,
Let's
then,
just
then
not.
just say no.
Let's just
Then
not.
say
Let's just
no.
not.
Let's just
Then
not.
no. Let's,
I would rather
yeah.
also not deal with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
What?
Oh,
Why
I've
is it
actually
so
never seen a horse
complicated?
before. What's a horse?
Wait, actually?
No, I'm just kidding. Like, it's not funny. That's just slang dumb to say.
All right. Well, suppose that's about it. Do any of you have any unique skills that would help us out? I suppose.
I lift
Unless
up
you're
my
willing to give me
firearm
a-
and clench my fist.
I can
He
juggle.
Does elemental things. This one's a magic man. I point over at Orban. Chrysal is quite unkillable. I point over at the.
I'm
bigger
a
character
credited siege engineer, actually.
man. Mag is good at hunting monsters. Theron
I could
can
create some traps.
Theron can create these things that just suck everything into them. I don't know how else to describe it. And
Yeah,
Yeah, so
those.
that's about right.
All right. Well, some useful features, I'd say. All right. Well, if you
I
want to
guess
help,
we're
you
just
can do
going
the
to throw my
boxes with me.
engineering degree into there.
Otherwise, I'm sure I can get done with it by the end of the day by myself anyway. But that means I can't do other things. So, up to you guys. And he just heads off.
Also, I may head out early because I'm like totally dead right now.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
good, man.
It's
That's
You're
fine.
good,
buddy.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We won't play
Okay.
for too much
Um,
longer if you
Yeah.
end up
I,
leaving.
I think we're ending.
Yeah,
We're still ending at 10, so
It's
yeah.
a hard
we're-
10, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, which is my
You're
11.
fine, bro. Yeah.
All good,
you're
Cole.
good.
No worries.
Thanks, thanks so much for coming
Awesome.
last minute, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, of course.
You're a legend,
Just
Cole.
let me know what I miss if I miss anything important.
We're just
Yep.
gonna
So-
have defenses, probably. That's
Yeah.
it.
All right,
And
sounds
then
good.
do a
Start
couple
combat!
downtime.
Start.
I think we're gonna have 2
Talk about
downtime
now.
actions as well now because today's just prepping for the attack the following day.
John's like, no, 2 downtimes, no.
Only during the long
Okay,
rest time.
sounds good.
We did a
Alright.
long rest last night, which means
I
we get a
know.
long rest tonight, which means we
Yeah,
have
I
2
thought,
what if
downtime
we attack
actions.
during
I
the
thought
night?
you meant during the day, that's all.
Yeah, but what
No.
if the
Alright.
things attack during the night, Matt? Then we don't get a long rest.
I
Don't
will
do that
talk
to
to you all
us.
later then.
Well, they do say that
See you,
they're
Cole.
coming back
See you,
at
Cole.
night.
Alright, see you. Cole.
Bye.
I say the 2 like if we do get the full 2 long rests, I'm saying we have 2 downtime actions, which means
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
those who gave away 2 points of their ability scores, we can get it back if you have enough gold.
Yeah.
You get one of them back,
Recoup.
one of those points.
Yeah,
recoup
only
it.
one.
If we have
It
the
costs-
if we have the 2
It
downtime.
costs 2
actions.
downtimes for
Yeah, 1
1 point for a +1.
What?
Yep.
I mean, it's pretty fair.
Is it?
My man out here
Yeah,
just sacrificing shit without knowing what he's
It's an
getting
ability
himself
score,
into.
man. Usually you only get them every like 4 to 6 levels.
You decide to work on blah 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 blah. You must spend 1 long rest and 65 gold per per rest working. Yeah, 1 long rest and 65 gold.
Oh.
Once you do, you may gain a 1 ASI
+1.
+1. So we're gonna after if we do this second long rest, we'll have a second downtime action, which means you'll get your points back.
How that works?
This shit got buffed.
That feels cringe. I'm gonna live with the consequences for a bit.
I'm gonna do it. I don't know what else to do.
Infinite money glitch.
Anyways.
We'll have more downtime stuff.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else I want to do in the.
What I was gonna say is, Zanir, I just want to mention in case you didn't think of this already, but your hand would count as a melee weapon, so you can make AOPs if people leave your reach.
You lost an arm and got a magic weapon, Ken. How does it feel to get not punished?
Can I use it to cast like elemental spells?
Yeah, it's like a hand.
Okay, nice.
Can it change elements, or is it always fire?
It's always fire.
Oh, okay. Cast
Can't
water
wait to fight
spells from
those
your
fire
firearm,
elementals.
yeah. Anyways, let's go conscript the sorcerer so that we can dig a moat around town.
Okay.
All right.
You go and track down the sorcerer at the school. He seems to be in one of the
It's Professor X time.
one of the rooms at the.
Professor
like a-
X from Logan.
It's not really like a very complex school. It's like one large room as you knock on the door, and he seems to be leading a class as you poke your head in.
Leading a class of who? 2 kids?
All right, kids. Well, it looks like someone needs me. I'll be right back.
You are being conscripted. Please do not resist.
And he walks to outside, seeing as though you poked your head in, I assume. And he meets you guys outside. Well, hello, strangers of this fine town. Well, in case you don't know me, you might already know. I'm Reginald Reedman. Mr. Reedman for short. What can I do for you on this fine day?
Disgusting.
Do you know how to move earth with magic?
I know a few spells, I guess. I'm not really that complicated or that complex, I would say. But, you know, I can mold earth a little bit.
Perfect, you're being conscripted.
Whoa! What are we doing here?
Saving
You're going
to town.
You're going to dig a trench around town so that the robots don't overrun us at the start of battle.
That seems like an excellent idea. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, you know, I will do that so I can help out you guys.
Appreciate it.
No problem. No problem.
We'll pay you for services rendered.
That's excellent. Well, I'll just let the kiddies know that they're out for the day.
Okay.
He pokes his head in. Oh, kids! It seems strangers have let me know that school's out for today. And you hear like a small round of cheers from inside as he closes the door behind him. You know how kids are.
To make everyone unlikable in this fucking place. This guy's creepy.
Teachers always are, Will.
Right.
Well,
a single teacher has never said, "Oh, kiddos," to me.
That's a red flag right there if they do that.
Well, I'll just go and start molding earth around the sides of the town. You go ahead and let me know if I can do anything else for you guys, okay? Okay.
I'll go with him. I guess I don't really know earth magic yet, but I have water and fire and stuff. I don't know. I'll try and help him.
Zanir, if you can, try and make the bottom of the trench muddy.
You see,
yeah, okay, I can do that.
Zanir, you see that he has seemed to have recruited the Mr. Reedman, a couple of his students to help dig out some trenches.
Oh, the gifted children?
Yeah, the gifted children.
Oh, they're actually gifted children.
Are they like gifted in terms of like they have really large muscles for being a child? And they can hold a shovel?
Yeah, in a sense. You
The
see,
children yearn for the
since you guys are a little bit separated, Zanir, you went off with him, right, specifically?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. You see, as you guys are digging, and we'll come back after this, that It looks like the kids are about to cast some kind of magic.
No
They,
fucking way.
they seem to be making like incantations, and you feel like this is strange because you asked if there was, or I think Orban asked if there was magic here, but the kids said no. But you see Mr. Ribbon's like, not here, please, not here. Shh. You want to keep this a little tighter than that, huh? Seems to be talking to
Wait, who notices this? Only Orban?
Zanir is there.
Oh,
But
Zanir is there.
Zanir would know this because of Orban's question in the
Right.
past. But we'll come back to this in a minute. Where do the rest of you guys go? You guys go and find Jacob or something?
Is there any
Well-
way I could rally the townsfolk to build a trebuchet?
I don't think that'll be possible in a day. I'll be honest with you.
Damn it.
I was
It's a
just
lot
gonna
of-
go
it's a
help,
lot of
It's a bit too
processing, to be
complicated.
honest.
Maybe
I
try
was
a
gonna go help
catapult.
the guy move boxes, John.
I was gonna help with that too.
David,
gonna help?
You wouldn't,
Are you
you
gonna
wouldn't
help?
be able to
Wait,
find
actually-
enough dry wood.
Actually,
I'm
John.
not even kidding.
And what if we just rip apart the tavern? Nobody's using it anyway.
David, it's
The
too
distillery.
complicated. Try a catapult.
John,
It's for the simpler
Fuck you,
minds.
fuck
along
you.
with the barricades around the town,
This is an old joke.
I want to strategically place traps around, like pitfalls and like other types of traps around the town. Maybe
Okay.
one of the barricades literally, like, if they walk up to it, it fucking falls all on top of like the enemies, shit like that.
Okay. I got
I'll
pitfalls,
attach a
pitfalls.
fireball to it as well, so if it goes off, if my fireball shoots at it automatically.
Oh, okay.
John, the entire, and you know how we're like making like trenches
That'd
and like barricade walls around the town?
Yep.
The entryway into the town is going to be covered in my entire supply of ball bearings and caltrops.
Nice.
Oh wait, hey John, there's a
What's
lot
up?
of old ale in the distillery, right?
Yes.
I'd like to set up on the top of some of the buildings, essentially like some of the barrels, but they're hinged, so I can fire a bow and arrow at the mechanism to have them tilt over and fall. And I can fire, and I can set ablaze whatever the ale lands on.
Okay. Yeah, make a survival check. See if you can try to set something like that up.
Heh. 20.
Yeah.
Dirty.
You're able to successfully set something like that up across the some of the buildings on like the top of them.
Yep.
So that if you're able to, get them to pour over into the middle of the narrow street of the town.
Dude, the way that's actually so sick. I remember like some castles they had the oil pour, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
You did have that,
Murder
yeah.
holes, yeah.
dude. Wait, this is so great.
Is anybody doing anything else besides setting up the town?
Seems what all we can do.
No catapult, right, John?
Nope.
Dumb.
Sorry.
All 4 years of siege engineer college wasted.
Dude, what if we go back? What if we go back to the farm and grab the ballista? Though?
No, because then you get attacked
that's
by the
already
rock.
made.
By the
You get
rock.
attacked by
Yeah,
the
we
rock.
got
You get attacked by the rock.
The rock. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson just falls from the sky and beats the shit out of you.
Can you smell what the rock is
The
cooking?
people's elbow from the top rope. Then John Cena comes in with a 5-knuckle shuffle.
Is Orban doing anything, by the way?
I don't have the ability to set up traps, so probably not.
Can you
wanna
mold
fall-
earth?
Do you want to follow up on the Jacob with the ex-town guard captain?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll go to the Jakob.
Yeah. So you walk
No, I
in,
don't have mold earth.
and you see like it seems to be like a bounty poster wall. Like as you enter in, you see like a wide range of faces posted there. Inside, you see it looks to be as you walk in. He's like, "No, Yako, don't!" And you see an object flying at your face as like a small missile. As you realize it's a small hamster.
Good thing I have my deflect missiles glove.
I did give that to him. I did.
So do you activate it here?
Sure. Doesn't
Something
mean I
I'm gonna
can catch it,
use.
right?
Yeah, it just means you can catch it exactly as you hold the hamster in your hand, and it just tries to squirm out, and it's like a little claws. So it looked like it would have hurt. Luckily, you have this these gloves now covering you.
I
He's
also
like,
have I also have decent animal handling.
"Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yako's quite a squirmy fellow. I'm Yako. Were you looking to post a bounty here?"
No, not a bounty per se, unless the bounty could be on the head of the robot Mark 1. But, I'm sure people have asked you about that before.
Oh yeah, here. And he pulls up like a poster, and it's a shaddily drawn version of the Mark One that you saw, and the reward for it is 600 gold.
Would you like to cash in on that 600 gold?
Yeah, I mean, eventually, hopefully.
Not eventually, tonight.
Tonight.
Will gaslight time, baby.
He'll be back over tonight, and some people from the town and myself and my party making preparations to fight against him and hopefully take his head.
Wow. I suppose I do want to cash in on that.
This is the perfect opportunity. It's
Easy coin.
less on just you, more on the people as a whole. Just need a couple more hands on deck.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's the easiest 600 gold I've ever seen. Sure.
Perfect.
I'll help you a little posse out. Little town. I know everybody's inside, but out there, I've seen some people working. I guess I assume that's what that was about. So, all right, you got my word. You got my help. I'm in.
Perfect.
But yeah.
Not exactly sure what time he'll be here, but I'm sure when the sun goes down, we'll all be out waiting. So.
Yeah. I got some simple weapons if anyone needs anything to be armed with, but you know, let me know. And as you,
Do you have any traps? Feel free to put them out. There's people setting them up along the front.
I got daggers and swords, but nothing like that. I'd say. Sorry to say.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll be on
see you later.
my way.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Nice to meet you.
Thanks for the news. And as you like turn around, like bustle out on the way out, like posted like on the left side of the door, a couple posters there, and it wouldn't have caught your eye unless you've seen him recently. And
Can I just look at the posters?
interestingly enough, well, sorry, what?
Can I just look at all the posters and just...
There's like a mini, and there's a lot of faces you don't recognize, but there's one you do. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
like, like this caught your eye on the way out, which is, there is a poster of a man with like braided matte black hair, with like a longer beard that drapes over his chest, and you see he's got this malicious smile as the drawing depicts him zapping out like life energy from some child, and you see that the picture depicts someone very similar to who you've seen recently. It looks like Mr. Reedman.
Oh, is that the pedophile teacher?
That is the pedophile teacher.
If you just sorry to bother you. What exactly is this man wanted for?
Oh, him? Yeah. There's this guy. I think his name, the name on there is like Ronaldo, and he's like, yeah, Ronaldo. He had like an orphanage at one point, apparently, the sick fuck, and he brought children in, and little did he know he was teaching them magic, right? But what he was doing was, as soon as the kids started to have some kind of magical essence in them, he would essentially like absorb it, killing them. Something about prolonging his lifespan or something, yada yada yada. I don't know. Happened like 50 years ago or something, but well, I should probably take that down.
No,
Wow.
well, this might be talking out of turn, but you know of the school of the gifted children in town?
Yeah, Mr. Reedman's.
Yes, well, I got a strange, vibe from that place, as, you know, what kind of teacher lets their students leave during the middle of the day as he goes and drinks at a bar? And after meeting him, he seemed a bit off. And he does look a lot like the man in this photo. Now, an orphanage and a school for young children do not seem very far off, especially those of gifted children who are looking to gain magical powers. This seems like he's just swapped up his gig a little bit and could be the same guy.
Hmm. Well, it's quite an accusation. I don't want to start any trouble, if that's the case. But I'd be hard pressed to believe that Mr. Reedman, a wonderful teacher at our town, donator, would be behind such a heinous act. So, it's a good theory, though. Pretty funny.
So I don't want to speak out of turn here and be a bit rude, but I am almost 100% sure that that is the same man. And if you believe that he was a sick fuck for doing the things to those children in the orphanage, you're letting him do it once again under your nose. And I don't know about you, but I would have a hard time sleeping at night if that were me. But I don't want to make any accusations and start any trouble. If that is how you do things around here.
You're right. We should I'll scope it out. Would you be willing to come with me? Just
Of course, I'd come with. In case you need a hand.
appreciate it. And he takes out his longsword behind him and a shield and begins to walk out the front door, closing it and locking it behind you. And you guys make your way over to Mr. Reedman next to Zanir.
Am I fin?
Work, children, work. Can I hand them shovels? No, I'm kidding.
The children yearn
It's
for
him.
the
That's Mr. Reedman. He's using disguise self.
Am I done setting up my caltrops and ball bearings, John?
You would.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to Zanir
All right.
and reconvene.
Okay. Anyone else reconvening?
Am I done setting things up with what's his name?
Yeah. You guys managed to make a good
with me
pace
and
out of it.
Arms, or me and
Yep.
Fister.
Yeah, it seems like you guys got a good amount of work done. Managed to offload all the crates you could into the sides of the town, making it so it'd be a bit harder to come through. So the most optimal choices to come in through the front,
Which is covered in ball bearings and
which
caltrops.
is covered in ball bearings and caltrops. Yep.
That's crazy.
For those around Zanir, so Zanir, you noticed the Mr. Reedman was telling these kids to not cast magic very noticeably. You see
Right,
anything?
which means that they can, right?
Which
So,
means that they can, yeah.
So I mean, can I roleplay that before they get here?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, it's Mr. Reedman, correct?
Oh yeah, yeah, you know.
I ran into some of your
That's what they
students
call them.
earlier. Yeah, yes.
Oh really?
And, I'm actually I'm a little new to it, but I'm also a caster. I hear you are as well. I'm trying to learn more.
No cannon, he's gonna suck your soul.
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm a great teacher. I don't really teach magic actually.
Oh, I mean,
Let me break in the door, John. That man's
You
not
know,
a teacher
the
at all.
kids-
He's a
the kid seems
pedophile.
very humble about it, but you know, they spent so much time with you. I just assumed, they must be very dedicated. They said they were gifted, in fact.
Yeah, I mean, what children aren't? Am I right? Little gifts to us all, huh?
Right. But yeah, I was just curious if there was anything you can impart onto me. This is sort of residual. I don't even have really control over it yet, and I should wave around my firearm.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! Easy there.
Sorry.
Don't want to burn anybody. That's all right, friend. Well,
I would pick up a shovel, but it would burn.
If you don't know, well, I guess what I can say about this, because I am a sorcerer, so my magic comes from within me, And what I learned from really anybody is that we all have magic inside of us. All of us. And it's really figuring out how to learn how to use that magic that's the most interesting,
I know what you mean. Yes, I think I'm learning more every day.
Yeah. I'm sure you are, friend.
Yeah, this is like some Castlevania level shit.
And upon this note,
This is the judge.
You see, out of your vision, because this is outside, so you see, Jacob, Zidir. You see like a stranger, but it's Jacob, and you see Orban come around the corner.
I'm waddling as fast as I've ever waddled in my life.
Yeah, and Chrysa, you're like there as well, coming around at the same time.
Get away from the children!
Wait, Orban, what are you talking
Zidir,
about?
grab him!
What?
Grab him,
Instinctively,
Zidir!
I grab him with the firearm.
Yeah, make a acrobatics check.
No problem, DM.
You see, as you grab onto him, he already seemed to know what Orban was talking about,
What
and
the fuck?
he slipped away, and he is now out of his sleeve. You see a firearm just drop down, and you see he's holding a gun to his child's head, what's next to him, and he's like, "Everybody here, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!"
What the actual fuck?
Whoopsies.
Why is everybody in this world a total psychopath?
Think this is easy? Being a teacher, teaching these fucking ingrates every day.
Alright.
I would like to hit him with my shit.
What are you trying to hit him with?
I'd like to hit him with the lantern's eye.
Oh my god.
I can't target him because it's on the map, but
Yeah. Let's see. Is that a wisdom save?
saving throw.
yeah.
All right.
Only got a
wisdom saving
minus
throw.
5 to wisdom. Oh, no,
9.
no.
Yes. Yes.
And you see the gun is frozen as the kid pushes away and just starts bawling like with his other friend by the trenches.
Fuck.
That's all right.
Okay.
We'll be all right.
Kreisau runs over. Are we on the Lena map right now, or where are we?
There's no map.
There's no map.
No.
Okay. John, I'm
We're
just gonna
somewhere
run
on the Lena
over.
map, basically.
I'm just gonna run over and shield bash him into his knees.
He's
Okay,
already.
yeah.
He's already. He can't move.
He's incapacitated.
He's
Yeah, this is an
incapacitated.
auto
Yeah.
succeed as you
Oh,
just
okay.
bash.
You don't need to kill him. We have the guy coming over here to.
As you bash his legs in, also knocking the firearm out of his hand, and he's just
Jesus
on the
Christ.
ground.
I take his gun.
He's currently
Oh,
just on the
God.
ground, incapacitated still.
Okay, give me a second.
Kreisau searches his bag and he pulls out a set of manacles. I
Nice.
cuff him.
You cuff him behind his
Fuck
back.
'em, guys.
As you see, he is just frothing at the mouth. He cannot move, but he sees your every movement despite
Before
his
he-
incapacitation.
Before he gets up, very out of character, Orban walks over and spits on him. And he looks down at him and he goes,
Wow.
"You're going to steal magic from people, make sure it's of equal strength. You coward. And then I retreat back.
I gag Reem and I gag him as well.
Nice.
What? So he's bad?
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of trusted Oben on this one.
He just held a gun to a child. What more do you need?
Okay, that's fair.
I
I just
mean,
didn't know
who
what he did
hasn't done a
before.
little child murdering in that time?
I mean, he was.
Well, according to my friend Jakob here, he has told me that I noticed when talking with Jakob that this man looked a lot like there was a man wanted in 50 years ago for owning an orphanage and stealing magic from children and killing them. And he looked a lot like Mr. Ridman here. And yeah, what are the coincidences that it goes from an orphanage to a school? So
Yeah,
might as well get rid of him now.
you were right, mister. Wow, that really is Ronaldo the Child Eater.
The child eater.
What's the sentence for killing children? It's death, right?
How long
I-
has this been happening?
I assume so, or he'll be sent probably to the infernal prison if it gets that far.
Well, my friend Jakob here, he does need to cash in on that bounty first and send this
Wait,
man to prison.
We're not getting a piece of that. We're the one who captured him.
Nah, here, you guys can get it. He goes back. Oh,
British.
Bless
sorry,
you.
sneeze. Thank you. And he hands out. It's equivalent to 400 gold.
Goddamn.
I'll take it. Yeah, why
On one of
not?
you guys, yeah.
How much gold?
It's 400.
All right.
Done.
Do we split it even?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
80 each.
You see as Mr. Reedman's on the ground and he is just frothing. He is trying to bite through his bandage.
You dumb bastard. If he didn't say you were going to jail, I would have crucified you. Anyways.
You see Jacob like, "Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and put this guy in the prison. Not like we have a sheriff anymore, I hear. So
Maybe break a few of his fingers. I hear that's good against spellcasters.
I mean, of course, that's customs here. So I'll go ahead and do that.
That's customs here.
Damn.
Thanks for
Okay.
reminding me. And he gets out of his back pocket. There's just a black mallet, and it looks like there's like stains on it, so you know it's been used before. As he just slams it down on the ground, and you hear like through the gag. And then again.
Experienced, I see. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, we don't want him missy stepping out. Speaking
Exactly.
of, and he just starts. He puts a blindfold over his eyes, or like a bag, I would say.
We just need to hold him somewhere until this fight blows over. It's a shame we could have used another caster.
Oh, it's too late.
Well, better than that than a cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah.
Anywho, you're some
I
good
was
folk.
deciding.
That's fair.
And he go ahead and turns around and leaves you guys. And I think we'll
Big
for around
battle,
5
big
minutes. You guys finish setting up for the day. And is there anything else you guys want to do before you take a long rest?
Alright, children, you're all going to hide in the... Wait. Where should we have the kids hide? I'm not using children in combat, not after the last time.
Distillery, maybe? Not that we've cleared it.
That's a good option.
Saloon. More
No,
obvious,
not the
but
saloon. That's a death sentence.
fair enough.
Distillery it is.
Yeah, Zanir, as you see the kids are moving through. One of them, the one that talked to you the other day, and called you names. He seems to go up to you and apologize. He says, I'm sorry."
It's okay. It's okay. Just you know what you're doing right now, helping your town. It's a good thing, you know. Just try and be good. Yes.
He nods.
Isn't
He-
there a proper
Oh.
mage academy up north?
There is.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Orban, as you seeing these kids go by, well, the one that you saved actually goes up and just runs up, no words, hugs you, and then just runs back forth
And
to
he
catch up. with
doesn't call you a
kids.
pedophile this time. Boom.
We're
Character
breaking
development.
stereotypes, guys.
Yes, son, come here.
He stops and turns around, looks up at you.
I'll take the wizard hat from my inventory
Whoa!
and I will put it on his head, and then send him on his way.
That's a point of inspiration right there.
Stacking.
Nice. All right.
All right,
So,
kids are
as soon as-
safe. Defenses are ready. Where's Tomo and his guns?
Did somebody say guns?
Rattle it,
Whoa.
boys! Yeah!
This fucking
David, you
oh,
have a
yeah.
gun. You could give it to Cole. I don't know if you have
Alright.
ammo for it, but you have a gun.
I have exactly one bullet loaded in this thing.
Let's see. Hi. I recognize you, kind folk. I got your guns, as you ordered.
Wait, John, did I get what kind of gun did I get off of Riemann?
It was a small, like, pistol, I think it's a
A two-shooter?
revolver.
Yeah, I got a revolver.
Oh, it's
No, it's the two-shooter snub nose thing.
yeah.
It's the small pistol.
Oh, it's a Derringer.
Yeah, I don't remember the names of them, but I know there's like the shitty little two-shooter, whatever.
It's
Yeah,
just
that'd be a Derringer.
yeah, firearms. It's a pistol.
Bless you.
but-
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. That's why I'm muted.
Yeah. To the
No,
rest
let
of you
the crowd
guys,
hear. People love hearing scenes.
he pulls
No,
out
that Sneel's like loud as shit.
Same.
six muskets.
This thing
Holy
deals
hell.
one. These guns don't do jack compared to the fucking Warforged guns.
Yeah, advanced technology. Well, give them to the townsfolk.
Yeah, give him to the townsfolk so the townsfolk.
All
can use
our weapons are
crossbows.
good. Yeah,
I'll
it's
give
better
them
than them
range.
using.
I'll give Theron his pistol. He really wants it.
All right. Nice.
Someone
Nice.
alert Cole. Send him a message that he has a pistol.
Sure.
And so the townspeople are
Just-
armed.
Just say cannon. It's been acquired.
Defenses are set, and you guys
The
feel
bird has landed in the nest.
ready. I would say you guys probably go to long rest back at the tavern if there's any,
Yep.
unless there's any complaints, and that is where we will end off the session as you guys rise up for the morning.
Okay. So
Oh wow, 2 downtime actions in 1 session.
And we get hit die back, baby.
Hey, quick question, John. Those Warforged pistols, they do like 4d10, right?
Oh, they do 3d10.
3d10?
Actually, it's 4d100.
They do
John-
1d10
They also
and 2d10.
they also have like 2 bullets in them because they're fucking shooting cannonballs.
They shoot. Those guns deal more damage than a fucking laser rifle.
Well,
Sucks to
Plus,
suck.
it's because of the enemies.
it's like when you pick up the weapon that you're fighting against is really OP, and then all of a sudden that you're using it, you're like, oh shit.
The boss
is
when you
weak.
face him versus the boss when you recruit him into the party.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sir,
All right.
we got
I did my downtime action.
Sounds good. Thanks for coming, everybody. I know this was
Back
a
to the
Um,
farm, boys. The farm.
Hey, John.
What's up, buddy?
In the future, can I I want to talk to you about I don't know, getting a downtime action for going out and shopping or collecting herbs and then spending downtime action to making potions and stuff.
Nice.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
we can do that.
To sort of lower the price of potions and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Just by
that's
raw,
fine.
it's usually half, I think.
Yeah, if it's half price, that's good.
Um,
Because
I mean,
that
John
would
might have his
that
own
would be
rules, though.
cool. No,
I
no,
wouldn't
no,
sell
yeah.
potions usually, so it would just be full price, but you're able to make them. You know what I mean? What was I gonna
Yeah.
say? You're able to make one probably during a downtime. Uh, what else was I gonna say?
I think that's fine because I mean, like we're gonna be getting so many downtime actions just to sort of like build up on potions over time would be nice.
Yep.
Especially
yep.
to like get those special potions too, right? Like you don't want to be like, yeah, you can make 5 potions. I make 5 invisibility potions.
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous.
Please
That's a
make
bit-
us healing potions, Matt. I beg of
Yeah,
you.
no, that's what I'm gonna be doing, like from now on. Like I don't have much money. It like, if you guys give me funds to like make those health potions, I can spend downtime action to make them and everything, and pass them out and whatnot.
So yeah, we were gonna
Sounds
start
good, man.
Wednesday with the town combat, and finish up Lena actually a lot earlier than expected. So that's pretty pog.
Will
Yeah,
there
that's
be will there be other times, John, where we'll have like a day to like prep stuff? Like if I spent like say the entire day making potions, like just making health potions, could I make like 3 or 4 health potions? Like in the future, not like
I want to say no. Otherwise, people would just start doing downtime actions during days where they don't spend doing nothing. So
Gotcha.
just keep it to the long rest. Because
Okay.
I would say during the long rest, it's like when that happens, it's like you could have also been doing that over the course of yesterday. How I think about it. So
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
that's all.
Okay.
What did you think about the Hall of Hunters, man, or the Monster Slayers?
That was really cool. I was, of course, very scared as to what the hell this was and everything, but
Yeah.
the like a perpetual infinite hunting ground, I like that idea so much. That's really cool.
We'll explore more about it once you have more dreams about it. I know it wasn't part of your backstory, but I thought this was a cool.
I think that's really cool. I love the idea of like God of the Hunt or like some sort of like, I don't know, like some perpetual like hunting ground or something. That's really cool.
So we'll get more into that, and you'll see more about what that actually is
Yeah.
and stuff like that as we go on. But yeah,
Because in the future too, I'm going to be getting more types of favored foes as well. So
you are indeed. I didn't know if monstrosities were already a favorite foe for you. Were they?
they were.
Okay, cool.
So I mean, getting the benefit of that's why I said monstrosities, right? When I was talking to the guy, but now
Yeah.
on top of like, you know, just the survival checks, getting the benefit of the +1 to attack and damage, I was like, that's really cool. I like that.
Simple stuff.
I'm surprised favorite foe does not already give me something
So,
like
Zanir,
that.
Are you gonna recoup your intelligence?
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, it's favorite enemy, Matt. We're thinking.
I might
of.
spend
favorite foe is the feature.
Time
I
doing
removed.
some other stuff.
Oh yeah, favorite. Yeah, I mean, yeah, favorite
Back to
enemy.
the farm, Cannon. To the farm.
John, you ready for the business rolls?
For the business rolls. Oh yeah.
Downtime action. All right, I'm gonna roll the first D100 now. Ready? Not bad. 66. All right, I'll roll the second one for the same downtime. 24. All right, that one kind of sucks, but so 66
What's this?
is
If I
1d6
take the-
times 5.
What's this downtime action?
It's
The
business.
business.
They're making money.
Oh, okay.
6 times 5, that's 30. Not bad.
We have a farm, Matt.
24.
We have a
Have to pay
farm?
5 gold.
We
Yeah,
are
we are-
rehabilitating the farm.
We're wealthy patricians now.
Fuck, I need to get a farm going for herbs.
You can
Join
have a
us.
garden.
Join us into the farm, Matt.
How do you need me
really-
to pay anything?
We're just go into the business every now and then.
It's a
We're gonna
downtime.
work on it in the future because we're all going on this together. So John said there might be some changes and some workarounds.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
right
I
now,
like it.
I got 120 something gold off of it. So
Hey,
I
John,
like it. That's cool.
I have way too much money.
I have 10 gold in my inventory now.
Use your gold to do something for the downtime. Like spend some money on something.
I will once I figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so Jack, I don't know if you did this already, but the 24 means you lose out on 5 gold.
Yes, I did. All right.
Okay.
Then another D. All right. Next set of D100s.
Oh boy. 44.
53. All right.
44 and 53. 53 is you don't make any money. And 44 means
Those are just the same. 'cause
same
it's in the
thing.
same
Yeah.
category.
So unfortunately, no advancement is made.
I need to earn 40 more gold to make it to 200.
I'm at 214 gold right now.
What's everybody's gold amounts right now? Yeah, I was
After-
curious.
Yeah, after
I'm at
spending on the
1,200
downtimes.
about.
I spent for
Whoa.
downtime action, and I have
Have you-
10.
Have you
But I
not
don't
spent
spend-
any? Have you not
No, I
spent
don't- I
any on
haven't spent any.
downtimes and stuff? Wow.
Oh
Goddamn.
shit. Going into before we
I
start
only
next
spent like
session,
300 gold total.
Zacharias used to be a smith, so he would have offered his services, by the way, for smithing. If you guys wanted to spend gold during.
We don't have to like RP it. We
like-
can just kind of do it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that doesn't include. I don't know, because I'm thinking like, in reality, I couldn't technically ask for anything smithing wise. I'd have to go to a bower, but could I spend money on
Sinews
smith
got
for
you.
my bow?
You can get
What,
arrows.
what do you have?
I think it counts. Matt.
Mhm.
It
Just in
counts.
terms of like,
Can I? Oh shit! I wanted to ask at the end of last combat. Could I try and recover some of those silver arrows? Because I had 5.
Yeah.
Just like-
Roll a D3.
Sure. I'm gonna roll.
Even if
one.
the arrows, the shafts are broken, you should be able to recover the heads.
You recover, one arrow intact and then 2 silver shafts or heads. Sorry. That's a good point, Chryso.
1 arrow and then 2 heads.
2 silver arrowheads. Yep.
Okay, I'll add that real quick.
hey John,
What's up, buddy?
while I have you here, just something about the roll tables and their function. If when you open a roll table on your end, are you able to just like click on one of the options and send it to chat, or do you have to roll?
What do you mean?
Like if you just open one of the loot tables, right?
Yeah.
Can you just click on an item in there and send it to chat, or do you have to roll?
I have to roll, I think. Let me double check. So I don't lie to you here.
Well, because obviously you'd have to, like, you could just set the
It's
formula
not
to
the
like
item.
5.
I type these in individually. So they're
I
not actually items in here, so I can't actually drag it from the table.
Right.
But
Some rollable tables will post item to chat.
gotcha.
Hey yo, John, should we take the trash out tonight?
No.
You should.
All right.
John, if you
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait.
Trash-
I think you meant check the trash outside. Technically, it is your day, but
Trash
I
comes
took it out
on
earlier this week, so I don't know.
no, you're right. I
trash
meant like
comes
at
Tuesday,
night?
doesn't it?
no, I meant check the trash. No, over here it's Sunday night. Check the trash outside, David, to see if we
Oh.
have to move it. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
you
know
do that
what.
already or
Oh.
no?
Huh?
Did you do that already or no?
I did it earlier in the week. It wasn't, but I don't know if they filled it up suddenly.
Is David living with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, David's living with me.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
David's my roommate. Now.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't at the start of this campaign, but now he is.
Yeah.
What's it like living with John, David? How agonizing is it?
I have
Where
a
he just
ghost
walks
who
around
rambles to
butt
me about
naked.
D&D sometimes.
I live in these walls.
I live in your walls. What are you talking about?
This is true.
that is crazy.
Anyhow,
How much is the rent for that place again? I can't remember.
it's like 15.
Right now with the garage, it's 1,800.
With the garage, 18. Okay. You're paying. So wait, you're paying how much for the garage portion?
It's $100 for the garage.
Oh, okay.
It's $1,550 without anybody else. It would have been $1,600 with the roommate. He charged us $100, so it's $1,650, and plus the garage is $1,750.
Dude, my friend's place is so nice in the fucking city for like he's paying like 20 to 300 or something like that.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
it's really fucking nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about where you find it. It's not even about the prices sometimes.
I think Al is paying 21 or 2200 for his place.
Wait, is Al in the city now?
Yeah, Al lives in Chicago now. Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah.
Why am I not hanging out with you guys? This is ridiculous, Matt.
I've just been busy
Done
with
hanging
work.
out, Cacto.
I've
Shut the fuck
just
up.
been at
You know
work
I
and
try.
also I've been at work, but also you don't text me.
This is
Like
true.
I
I'll text you.
communication is a two-way
Just make a
street
group
here,
chat.
but
Make
yeah.
make a group chat. Call it the Chicago Goons or something like that. And you guys are good. You just message it.
Chicagoons for short.
I get Dom. I get Al back. It's crazy.
I have 2,300 gold.
I'm literally living closer to you now as
Jesus.
well at
This
my
is
new
true.
place.
I had 170 gold.
Sucks to suck, don't it, Will?
Oh, I've only been alive for one payout, so
This is very true.
This is
Anybody using
see,
a blacksmithing
this is what I
service
mean, John. No
before?
matter what, when you die, you're gonna have a deficit, even if you do it. You know what I mean? Like you just fuck.
Especially because the party loots you.
yeah. Because
Fuck.
before that, I had like no gold. I spawned in with 10 gold.
That is unfortunate.
What was I gonna say? Oh, did anyone need to use the blacksmithing services from Zacharias?
I'm a
you
mage.
said-
I no longer need weapons.
I
John, you
reduced
said-
the
I mean-
slot amount from, like, at least for common weapons currently, so you don't have to worry about that.
The what?
I mean, so what can I do with the blacksmith though?
You can get stuff that you need a blacksmith,
Many
like
of the weapon upgrades.
arrows.
Yeah, the stuff in resources.
Sword.
If you go into resources and you scroll up to the weapons and armor crafting system, Matt, it's going to be a PDF download. Open it, and then you scroll down to not. I mean, you could do armor in theory, I suppose, but it's the weapon upgrades that everybody's using currently. So you can.
Is it?
Sorry,
hold on.
I can't wait to see the future of this campaign where that kid goes on to become an A guy.
I'm in the resources. Which one? Which PDF is it in?
It's called
weapons and
Complete
armor, sorry.
X27. So weapons and armor crafting system.
Okay.
And then on page 11 is the weapon upgrades page.
Okay.
And there actually is
Gotcha.
upgrades for bows and stuff like that.
Attacks with this weapon score a critical hit on a roll one lower than normal. Ooh.
So you can spend 100 gold for that. You can spend
really
100
cool.
gold to get a +1 to your weapon attacks with balanced.
Yeah.
You can spend 100 gold to. I don't think you can silver a bow, to be honest.
Yeah,
This is
I.
Let's say
'cause
any
I mean,
weapon though.
Like if I paid 100 gold, could I get like
You
20
can have enough.
arrows?
No, you can have
20
like,
silver
dude,
arrows?
For all intents and purposes, you can have as many silver arrows for this entire campaign if you pay that amount of gold. So
100 gold, really?
you can have
Well, the way
100
the
silver
upgrades
arrows.
work, Matt, is that every upgrade you do, if you want to upgrade the same weapon, the next upgrade will double in cost. So You
Gotcha.
pay 100 gold for an upgrade, but then if you want to upgrade the weapon again, then it's double cost on the next one. So you
Gotcha.
can't- If
Okay.
you stack
That's
them,
what
it
it
starts
was,
getting
yeah.
expensive.
Mm.
So the first upgrade's pretty cheap because it's only 100 gold, but then it's 200, 400, 800.
What about like second tier? Like if I go from a first tier upgrade to
yeah,
a second tier upgrade.
It's separate. Yeah, that's separate. The
It's
second's-
separate? Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. I was
So
gonna
second
say,
tier
like,
are
if
like
it
1,000
doubled
or
to
something.
2,000 after doing a tier 1 upgrade, it's like, hey, yo, what
Right,
the
and
fuck?
the way it was handled in my campaign was like, if you find like a goblin dagger, it's only gonna have like one upgrade slot. But like as you get better forged weapons, maybe made by like a
okay.
master craftsman, it might have 3, 5, whatever. You know what I mean?
So
Gotcha,
I'm
okay.
removing that limit right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
for all common weapons. So anything that's not magical weapons or items, then you can upgrade as many times as you want, assuming you have the gold.
That makes sense, honestly.
Yep. So people can
I
do
might
that.
I might spend the 100 gold to lower my crit hit on the bow. Like, You gain +1 bonus to damage rolls made with this weapon.
I know.
Tier 3 armor proofing costs
Mm.
more than plate mail itself.
I already get some bonus damage. I'm gonna spend 100 for the crit
For the crit?
right now. Yeah,
Nice.
Okay.
because I have the piercer feat, which makes me do more damage when I crit with the piercing weapon anyway. So
That's good. Yeah, go for it.
I think it makes sense.
Oh, Matt, if you're going for crit fishing, you should check out Savage Attacker. That one's pretty funny.
Savage
It is a fun
Attacker.
Someone.
Yeah, it lowers your crit rate even further.
Did I
That's
allow that? in this campaign?
is that
You
a
did.
feat?
It's in it's in tweaks and fixes, and you said everything from that stuff.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, that'd be really funny. But I'm gonna train to get sharpshooter.
I got it.
I'm
Nice.
just
That makes
yeah.
sense. It's at a higher level anyways, and it'll be actually feel useful.
Yeah. I love sharpshooter, dude, with all my heart. It's so goated. Holy shit.
I hate that fucking. I hate sharpshooter, great weapon master. All that shit's fucking cringe.
It's easier if you're
Sharpshooter
a
is
fighter
so
though, because you
great.
get precision attack.
It's like, here you go. You're forced to now take this because you picked a ranged weapon attacker.
Wait, I didn't have Savage Attacker in here, David. What do you mean?
It's not Harry's. It's tweaks and fixes.
Oh, the tweaks and fixes Savage
Yeah,
Attacker.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way John was allowing Harry Savage.
Yeah. Go figure.
Dude, yeah. I love when you search up the old dealer feet face off on Reddit, because that's when you get the true sauce. You get the 101, and that's when you get the truly broken shit. The pre-nerfs. That shit was crazy.
Pre-nerf heavy armor.
Heavy armor master
so
+2 AC. Holy.
Actually cracked.
You should bring those back.
Yeah,
I need to go into Tragedy of War, and I'm positive the math is right. But like I want to double check the fucking crit damage. I'm
Wait,
doing
Will.
with my weapons.
Will,
So bad.
didn't you take the old heavy armor in Tragedy? Isn't that why you have like 25 AC?
No. I did at the start, and then Harry told me that actually wasn't what it was.
Okay, but you lied, didn't you? Because you were trying to feign ignorance because you knew it was from the old one.
No. I literally just because I didn't like go to his. I'm lazy. I didn't want to go to his resources, so I knew that I had
Okay.
I knew that I had the feet facelift as like something that I could search up, because I looked at the Reddit post. So I literally just went to the Reddit, and I was like, man, this shit's strong as hell. And then I was like, Harry, this shit is crazy, man. He's like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. And I was like, yeah, +2 AC, that's pretty bonkers. And he's like, what, +2? And I was like, yeah, that's what it says on your face. He's like, which one? I was like, on Reddit. He's like, oh, no. It's been changed since. I was like, fuck. It's still good,
Oh,
but not
one more
as good as it
thing,
was.
since you guys are around, and I think I told Cannon and David this, but I don't think the rest of you guys know. But I talked to you guys. I mentioned a one shot I was trying to run in the future. So just to give you context to what that is, it'll be I guess a prequel one shot of the campaign.
Ooh.
You guys will be playing as the Immortals, and you will be attacking the Kingdom of Strice.
Yo,
Nice.
what? That's
Um,
fucking awesome. Holy shit.
I'm also lastly, if anybody has a preference, I think every Immortal listed except Enza is playable. So I'll let
Of course,
you guys
Enza's
choose.
not
That
playable.
makes sense.
I
That
think you
makes
said
sense.
Hadrian and Huel were
Well,
on.
does that mean that we know what they do and shit like that?
I went back on that, David. If somebody wants to, then by all means.
Okay, all right, buddy.
What's up?
Like, does that mean we'll figure out what they all do and shit? Because I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
That might just. That's gonna ruin the WoW cool factor.
It,
Or some hype. Am I right?
I don't know.
I
I
can't
think
wait to play
Will
Morello.
has a point,
I-
but
in a way,
Also,
Will, I see
holes
your
are cool.
point, but I think we're still gonna get the wow factor from
Dude.
the one shot. Like,
Banger, dude.
No, I
I'll-
can't-
Dude,
I
now
can't
when
wait
we
to play
now when we
No.
fight them, I'm like, oh, look out for this thing that I know that he has.
No,
I
no,
mean, no.
Will, they're gonna have different shit, and also because think about this is basically John's attempt to emulate the Harry one shot. That was badass.
What? Harry
That
Williams
was-
is gonna-
The villain one
Yeah.
shot. The evil.
We never
one
ran
shot in
into
Harry's.
those specific.
Yeah,
The one
we,
where
we
you
didn't
get
we didn't
counterspelled?
fight them again. Those were just
No, we did. We
goons
did
that-
fight them again.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
Yes, we
they
did.
all
Some
did
of
different
them.
things. We met all of. No,
Yeah.
we literally
We met all of
almost-
them except one so far.
Yeah,
My
we
character
met
was
3 out of
dead.
4.
The other one we didn't like. One of the people we didn't meet.
So your character we met, he floated into the sky.
No,
Then
that was
Cannon's
mine. The one that was chained.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but those
chain
guys
one,
are also
sorry.
those guys are also shitters. Like they suck ass.
My character ate the he ate something that turned him into the bug, which Parker killed. And then Cannon's character became the thing that ate a Magwin's leg. Cannon, your own character ate your own character's leg
Dup.
It was pretty fucked up.
to get fucked. Oh my
Any
god.
What the fuck, man? I never
but-
thought about that.
Yeah,
fuck
if,
did he-
if it makes you feel any better, Will, I definitely won't put everything that they have as an ability on their character sheet, so will be some surprises.
I can't wait to
but-
see Moreldo's ability, Cloak of Counter Crit. I know Moreldo needs to have the Awad Counter Crit ability.
I'll spoil that Merelda definitely has some cool sword techniques.
Dude,
Um,
Moreldo needs the, oh, I missed the attack? That means I auto-crit you. Crysal's gonna be like, wait, what the fuck, John?
Well,
This is why I want
so John,
adamantium armor.
Enza is the one that I saw in my vision, right?
Yes, he is
Enzo was
reason
the one
were
you saw
dead.
in your vision behind the queen, yes.
He is the reason
Okay.
you died, Cannon.
Fringe.
Enza.
I am gonna hop off.
See you,
All right,
man.
man. Dude, thanks
night,
for coming
gentlemen.
out last minute.
Seriously, Matt, you're a G. Everybody
You're a
here is
fucking
G.
hero. I got to play D&D twice in 1 week.
It was so fucking crazy.
It was a good session. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
session.
Alrighty. Talk to you gentlemen later. Peace out.
Peace out, Matt. Yeah, thanks for coming, man. I'll make a chat so people can comment what they're gonna play, so I know about it ahead of time, and so you can get into character.
I must know my enemy. I must play soldier.
I'll pay Zachariah
I'll play
100
whoever.
gold to silver my battle axe.
Just give me like a good prompt, John, and I'll try. You know, I don't care who I play.
How many muskets did we get again?
6.
Oh, great. It's just
Yes.
then it's just gonna be the townsfolk shitters using
Yeah,
them.
we should just give them to the townsfolk. There's no reason for us to
That's
use
fine.
them.
That's fine.
Yeah. Good to know that we're using Renaissance era muskets when the Warforged are running around with like Smith and Wesson rifle and revolvers. Actually, just revolvers, but still.
I can accept that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Yeah, what's up?
So for the elementalist, elementalist subclass, it gives me druidic as a base language. Can I just change that to primordial, which is like the elemental language?
Sure.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna delete your comment in a second here, David.
What do you mean?
Isn't it crazy that they haven't added any new languages to D&D?
Oh shit, John, did we start making that pizza?
Oh, honestly, yes, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry, dude.
Can you set that up, and I'll throw out the garbage, actually?
Sure.
All right, good trade-off.
Yeah. Going now.
And then...
Why the fuck would I want to speak Aarakocra? Druidic becomes primordial, and then I gain... What are the other races that are common to the desert, John?
This Genasi. um,
Is it just other common races, or is there anything special?
I would say it's other common races. There might be. Let me see if I can look it up in my race list. You know what I mean? It's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Because if it's just common races, I'll just take Elvish instead. You know.
Specific beast races, like there'll be like the Gif, there'll be like the Tabaxi or Leonin, Loxodon. Let's see what else. Humans, halflings, gnomes, orcs. Orcs are pretty prevalent around there.
That makes sense. Yeah. I wouldn't want to learn a podunk language though.
Right.
Oh,
There's actually a decent amount of tieflings over there as well. I'd say those are the two big races: tieflings and
I guess it's between
orcs.
Infernal and Elvish then, because I want my guy to know. I want Zanir to learn languages from where he was. You know.
Yep, that makes sense.
Elvish is stupid. Going Infernal. My homies hate elves. Yeah, John. So I'm customizing right now. I'm just doing a little bit of color work, and I'm customizing all the divinity icons for pretty much all of the spells that I have on the Zanir copy list. So once I finish that, anyone can use these icons if they want.
Nice.
So, yep.
Thank you for your hard work, sir.
Because I think they look fucking sick. Hold on, let me screenshot my fucking features page. It looks fucking sick. Divinity even had an icon for the chef feat that worked perfectly.
You know, I think if we're just going to be sending those kids to the actual mage school, we should probably just loot the school itself.
Yep.
I want to see what kind of magic items that Raymond had on him.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think that Zanir will leave. Like, if we save the town and we leave, that he will try and like send someone from the mage school to recruit them.
If can know when we save the town.
John, canonically, we never found Isla, right?
No.
You didn't kill Isla, did you?
No.
Okay.
I said the immortal Hool mentioned that Isla was under safekeeping.
Okay.
For whatever reason and why they targeted her specifically, you have no idea.
Yep.
It's because God Beyond the Walls targeted her.
Yeah, that one.
And the God Beyond the Walls, aka the man behind the curtain, is John.
John, where did you put the like spellcaster feat for like the short rest?
Sorry?
What did you end up doing with the like where is the feat that
Isn't
you
it?
made?
Is it not in downtime actions?
In downtime?
Or is it balance changes? Yeah, it's Spellmind, that one, right?
Oh, it's just not on the list higher.
Yeah, it's in the new feats at the bottom. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Never added it to my character sheet, but I added the ASI,
Nice.
so I need to account for it. But like, yeah, you gotta admit the fucking features. My feature list is looking pretty clean.
Nice, nice. I'll have to look at it after I type up this message.
Yeah, you're good.
Imagine if we played Eternity twice every week. Crazy.
Yep.
Goes
Honestly,
from a
like,
2-year campaign to a 1-year campaign.
God. I just appreciate everyone in our group because I think that genuinely, like, yes, the combat timers help and stuff, but like everyone in this group, I think that when we get into RP encounters and stuff like that, people generally either sit back or have like a goal in mind. Like we do, I feel like we do a really good job in this group of like passing around like the talking stick and stuff.
Yeah.
Or at least
It's nice.
you know, that's my perception.
By splitting the party.
Like we're good at delegating, saying like, oh, I'm gonna take this one, you're gonna take that one. Just like I don't know, I just appreciate it. I think we do a good job.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be up until like 2 a.m. tonight.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your strength, David.
I have my first midterm tomorrow, David.
Jesus.
Ouch. What class, Cannon?
Electromagnetics.
Oh, have fun with that shit.
Yeah, I have to
Sounds like a
use-
banger.
Jack, you remember Gauss's law?
Not very much. Not all.
Physics,
in fact.
E&M.
Nope. You could explain it though.
Really? It's the concept in physics E&M that we did, where you have to draw a area with the dashed lines or a solid line, and you're saying like, oh, is it a enclosed area or an open area, and how much flux is going through it. So you have to integrate a density that's going through a plane to calculate how much like electric flux you're getting, basically. It was a very new math concept that we basically learned in Calc 2 and then immediately had to apply at the same time when we were in school. It was like a big thing where they said like, yeah, you're gonna have to do partial derivatives, which you have not learned yet. Maybe that rings a bell for you.
Nope. I did look it up though. I'm pretty sure we did solve math problems like this, but
Yeah, we had to learn the math in physics because Calc 2 hadn't got into it yet, or Calc BC had not got into it yet.
yeah, probably.
So I'm doing that stuff, math review, and essentially taking it to a more advanced level where we apply it to the currents being induced into motor systems. Yeah, there's a reason why motors are hard to understand and have only advanced, and like we only just got electric cars recently. Because motors are fucking complicated science.
They're pretty simple.
Oh yeah. I mean, you
Car,
know,
car drive.
car
Yeah.
drive.
Sport mode, Eco Plus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What a classic video.
You ever see that one, David?
Unfortunately, yes.
David's seen the hits.
Sport mode, Eco Plus.
Now the cars that got modes.
My car has one mode, drive.
One of my favorite job moments.
The Beamer.
Did anyone else have any immortal picks before I stop writing down?
I mean, I honestly, if I could play the queen, that would be cool.
Yeah, Malahab, you got it.
Shannon's just trying to know his enemy.
I want to be her so that I can hate her more as the near, and the roleplay is deeper.
Yeah, that way when she also kills you, you can be like, God damn it, a character I played killed another character I played, just like Magwin and the monster guy.
Kenan just wants to play a girl boss.
Will, was there one you were interested in?
Please make her like Lenore.
Which ones are available, I guess.
Well,
No!
Mereldo,
No,
Soldier,
Kenan.
and Malahab are unavailable. Currently, Hadrian is available, Hool is available, not
Enza's also not
Mereldo.
available.
Ra is available, Vera is available.
Wait, when does the immortal assault on this place happen?
This is 40 years ago.
40 years ago, these guys were all alive? Fuck.
Well,
Fuck.
John, do I know how long ago, roughly, the Bahra Mill incident was?
The Bower Mill incident was 300 years ago, roughly, if I remember correctly.
So Enza is at least like 400 years old, and
Okay, Enza's probably the first immortal canon, let's be real.
yeah, but that means that the queen is at least 300.
I would gauge that Enza is over like 10,000 to 20,000 years
Jesus
old.
Christ,
If I were to take a guess.
that's a lot of years, dude. There's a time
Yeah,
scale
but
that's not
John
even
said like
fathomable by humans.
you've no, but that's the point. Is that John said like the idea is that the immortals have been doing this for thousands of years. So I gauge that Enza's probably over 10 to 20,000 years old. John's gonna be like, actually, Enza's 300,000 years old.
Actually, Enza was there at the birth of the universe.
Actually, Enza is God. You guys lose. Sorry, guys. You guys
But yeah,
lose.
well, was there anyone you were particularly interested in? Once again, the choices are Vera, Ra, Hool, Hadrian, and there is a missing entry currently if you wanted to wait.
When is this happening? When do I have to decide by?
This is a couple months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me time.
Alright.
I gotta
I
pick
just-
the one. I might just pick Raw because he's the one I care least about. I just want to pick the one that I don't care if I know what happens about.
You want to put that down tentatively, or do you not want to put anything down currently? Because once people like lock it in, they lock it in.
Will could also just not
other people
play if
can
he's
lock
worried
in.
about it spoiling for him. That's what
God,
he's scared of.
So playing as the Immortals is cool, but I feel like Will's issue would be solved if we could play as the AI, because we kind of already know what their deal is. But like,
No,
doing
but
a
the
mission
problem is
zone,
the power balance between the A guy is actually probably worse than the power balance between the Immortals. Because like, I think the thing is, if you had the Immortals do something,
Yeah.
you could put them within a reasonable power balance where like they're so much stronger than the people they're fighting that it doesn't actually matter what John uses as the Immortals' abilities because it's just whatever. Versus the problem is the A guy, he actually has to kind of like gauge their ability somewhat because the A guy are not as strong. So it's actually like you'd have to balance it more carefully, and that's actually kind of difficult. Because fucking Knuckle out here, or fucking Fister, is already saying like, oh, I'm stronger than some of the low level like A guy, and it's like, oh shit, the power balance in the A guy is already like, rough.
Yeah, I get you.
There is a politics problem for sure.
Damn.
That reminds me, preemptive A guy I should add is fist or likely.
How many of the immortals have we identified? Like not met or whatever, but just like we know their name and like at least a little bit about them.
7.
It's in the party notes.
It's in also the immortals if you wanted to look at like titles. And then under NPC portraits as a thread.
Or a forum that will eventually be made.
Right.
I'm not even kidding. Just give me a tag. I'll do it for you. I'll re-upload all your pictures.
I'll do
Oh
it
wait,
tomorrow.
Mereldo's picture is actually that?
That's like a holder, yeah.
Oh, that's a placeholder. Okay, you should just say placeholder or something. I was like, is that actually Mereldo's? I was like, no way. I was like, I can't
It's
believe you-
close.
Yeah, because this is a very classic art by that one artist. This is one of his older pieces. I've used this
Older.
many times for many years, and so has Michael.
Oh, really?
It's a classic. He made it back in like 2018, 2017, I think. I still remember it distinctly.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna send a message in all of these and delete it just so I can have the drop downs on the side of the server.
Enza's title is The Writer? Bruh.
Yes.
What the fuck? Enza
You-
the Writer?
Come on, John. Don't you think that's kind of close to my campaign?
Doesn't that just tell us Enza is super powerful?
He's the
He calls-
orchestrator.
He
Maybe he
calls
should.
himself The Writer.
Enzo's gonna hit us with Heaven's Door and we're all gonna die.
Heaven's door. Doesn't matter. Kira Queen is already in your eye. It's too late. Kira Queen, Dyson Buckets.
Oh, I like that you put missing entry there, John.
For under what? The immortals?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's supposed to be 2 in there that's missing, but they have not been identified yet.
The one that was strung up in town was Ra, right?
Wait,
was
the Great
Ra.
Spirit is a monster?
Yeah,
Wait, the Hydra? Oh, is this a new art for the Hydra? We're
this is
changing it
new
to
art
this?
for the Hydra. Yep.
Why does the Myrmidon look so cool? What the fuck?
Well, I
Is
always thought
Canon
he looked
eventually
pretty
gonna get a
cool.
Myrmidon form where he becomes like a fucking Giga Chad?
He could.
There are some
Pretty
spells.
sick.
It'll be cool. I'm trying to add a lot of flavor into everything I'm doing.
The Myrmidon.
I think the Myrmidon is a cool name.
Too.
But yeah, I'm excited to play that one shot. I won't give away too much. Trust me, I don't like giving stuff away. But
False.
I wanna
You
be
like
able
giving stuff
to-
away.
no.
Oh, so you're telling us to play the fucking guys. That's
Yeah,
giving
but-
so much away.
It's to give some setup and some,
Who knows? Well, maybe they get stronger in 40 years.
Yeah, but it takes the fucking mystery away.
Does it?
And then when we meet them in the future, I'm gonna be like, oh, now this character to me is the guy that Jack betrayed. Jack's gonna do some fucking psycho garbage for his guy. So obviously that guy's gonna are you gonna keep that? Are you gonna play them how we played them, John? Because that's gonna be the new canon of how they're played, right?
I mean, I've played them before, and I might.
All of them?
I might incorporate. Yeah, they've all shown up in one form or another at this point.
Well, yeah, I know, but we haven't seen them log it up to
Yeah, that's why it's also been 40 years since. So obviously there's some changes. If somebody
I can't
does
wait
something
for
I
me
like,
to just walk
then-
around killing people without saying anything, and then occasionally I'll say, "You're so weak," as I just instantly just evaporate someone.
Yeah, Jack's got the spirit.
Dude, Mereldo's is... Dude, because I know what Mereldo was like. He's literally gonna walk around and just silently not say anything as he murders civilians, and he says, "It's but dude, it's just he's just gonna call people weak. It's so
Mereldo
funny.
is him. Jack's got
Mereldo
the
is
spirit.
him.
Well,
Yeah, this is up Jack's alley. This is not in my alley at
Fighting
all.
you like this. Yeah, so don't play it. I mean, Will, this doesn't sound like it's for you. Then.
you technically don't have.
I
to play
agree
it.
with
It doesn't
Bullshit.
matter. If I'm not
I'm
playing it,
tempted
I'm
by
still
the
gonna know
premise.
you get it's gonna run it through that you guys are doing it too.
I
Unfortunately, then
do
this is a
understand what Will's
situation where
saying.
the other people will enjoy it, and it'll be ruined for you.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a very weird thing to be like, here are the bad guys of the campaign. Now play them before like we've really interacted with them that much, and like before you fight them, so like you know what they all do and like know how they act, and then like they're how like we play them in sessions gonna be like, I don't know, man. I feel like the coolness factor of some of these bad guys are gonna get killed for me when Matt's playing fucking whoever it is, and like I'm like,
That is
okay,
true.
well, I think this is just I think it's very dangerous for the visual or like the mental image of.
I think it's very cool. I like what we did in Harry's. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, I thought Harry's thing was fine, but those
Harry's
guys
pretty
aren't like
secretive,
weren't
though.
big overarching like character villain guys. Like those were literally just fucking like
Well, we know that they weren't big overarching villains in the end, but like when we played them, I thought they were gonna be big overarching villains that were.
Yeah,
they were
those
fucking
were-
shitters. Harry like basically said they were a bunch of shitter guys.
That was not the way I.
That was
interpreted
not
it
the
at
perception
time.
of it at the time for me either. Yeah.
Oh
I
really?
assumed those were like the big bads that we're gonna fight. Like each of them was gonna be like a boss fight that would like kill us.
Harry said they were like a bunch of like new recruits that were basically trying to like hazed getting into their fucking thing, and like Canada was playing a fucking dumb cannibal. I was playing a guy with a lisp. Like I don't know.
I think it's gonna be interesting for me to implement it, Will. But if I get 5 out of 6 yeses, I hope you can trust me that I will do a decent job of showing a little bit more. Because showing is not bad, right? But having enough of surprise factor about them still, where you know it's still interesting to have them come up later.
I just think this is just another part of a long line of Will not liking something, but he does it anyways because of friendship, and then he still finds the experience okay at the end of the day.
I agree with
Like
you.
I'll
guys,
do
but
it.
I also
I'm just,
agree with Will.
I'll do it, but I'm just telling you up front that I'm gonna have a lot. It's gonna ruin the
I'm
cool
saying
factor
5
for a
years
lot
down
of
the
shit like
line, it's the
characters.
exact same. It's another thing on the long list of what I'm predicting
Yeah,
to happen.
it's just like character.
This is instance like 500 in the last 5 years of Will doesn't really like something, but he's gonna just end up doing it, but he's not just gonna complain about it because he doesn't like it. It is what it is.
I just now like up front warn people that if I find something now stupid or dumb, you know why. I'm warning.
I'm gonna turn you down, David, for the current time.
Another classic mobile mic gaming.
Who knows, Will? If I get enough pushback, I'll just cancel it.
I don't think you're gonna get any pushback besides from me.
Alright. Did you think they were cool currently at all?
I thought some of them were the ones that I got like more like to interact with, but I didn't really get to interact with a lot of them. A lot of them were most of them were very mysterious. I didn't know anything about them really, besides like the one interaction we had. Ah, fucking Christ, David, I gotta turn you off too.
It is true, he didn't really get to meet a good chunk of them. He barely got to talk to Vera. I don't think any of them have any kind of motivational backstories that make it hard to, like, where they get spoiled. The only character that will be solved before we play, for sure. Besides that, it's kind of okay. Here's the thing with these characters, right? Is that in D&D, it's hard to do expositions for, especially for NPCs, without, you know, doing like a small like background dialogue, etc. It's like a whole bitch and a half to set up. So realistically, I've been able to give you guys some lore about each of these characters without having to actually do that. And so now you guys out of character and us almost essentially in character will be able to kind of know about them more. And have them be a bit more connected to the story.
after Lena, we're surely gonna fight the Goblin King. Am I right? We'll be ready.
Months might be, too soon to be honest. It could be like late winter.
Oh, the Goblin King is the midpoint boss of the campaign.
Oh no, not the Goblin King. I meant the Immortal one shot. I plan to have, sorry, to clarify, I plan to have the Immortal one shot after Arc 1 or Part 1 is done.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the ending of Arc 1 is.
I'm along for the ride.
Perhaps it will be the Goblin King.
There we go.
Oh yeah, John, I'm eating some like
I have David turned down because he's on mobile, I think. Oh, he muted, okay.